was that?
No idea.
How'd it get in here?
Again, I do not know. It was not here 20 minutes ago.
A thank you gift from your friendly retailer for your recent purchase. I buy anything from Fresh Beginnings?
Not that I know of.
Valdosta, Georgia. What is this? I'll open the envelope in a second. Oh, I know the handwriting on the envelope.
Okay.
I'll open that in a minute. But he's not in here. I don't have a knife. Thank you. And how do I really know this came from Fresh Beginnings?
You don't. Came through the post office.
Well, then it must be safe.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Kaczynski.
You're welcome.
What difference does it make it came through the post office? People can't mail bombs? You open it.
Okay. I'm not afraid of it.
How do you know?
I'm more afraid of things that are hand-delivered.
So?
Something that came from a company. And
You don't know where this came from. You don't think somebody get our hand on the box? You don't think so?
No.
Well, I can't wait for Christmas.
You go ahead and open it then. It's like festive box. Who would send a bomb in a little festive box like that?
Eddie, did I order anything from Fresh Beginnings? Not that I'm aware of. All right, here we go. I'm not milking this for long. What is that? Some kind of tin. Looks like a cake tin.
Oh! What do you do that?
Yeah, what is this?
Clicking on their website here. First beginning, Southern Hospitality.
Oh, I know. Okay.
World's greatest gourmet chocolate chip cookies.
This is from Frank Parra.
Oh.
That's where I got the bed.
Oh, very nice.
So now they just got a free plug for some cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Good, because I forgot to bring my stuff today to eat for my feedings. Want one?
You're not supposed to be eating cookies. I bought a whole tray of homemade cookies, by the way, and fudge and things
Why?
like that. Joy, a friend of Joy's, an old lady, made it for us.
I'm not eating anything that somebody made for us.
Okay, don't eat it. It's delicious.
You just said I can't have it anyway. Then you just told me you brought a bunch of cookies and
If you were
fudge.
going to eat that...
I didn't eat it.
Well, I thought you
What's
were.
What's wrong with you? Are you spraying the paint straight in your mouth?
I was going to give you some homemade stuff instead of that. Something that came in a tin can versus something that was made by hand.
They're both made by hand, and they both got sugar in them. Sometimes I wonder about you.
I always wonder about you.
You can't have those cookies. By the way, I brought a bunch of fudge made by somebody you don't
I thought
know.
you were going to eat that.
I'm not going to eat it.
Okay.
You want it, Eddie? Mm-hmm. I want you to do a drug test. I want your blood checked. I want your
You just
blood
said,
checked.
I didn't bring my food. I'm going to eat some of these. And you started ripping into the cookies. And I said, well, I've got something else for
No,
you.
you just said you can't eat cookies. By the way, I brought a bunch of fudge and cookies.
If you're going to eat that. You didn't bring any food.
You spraying it right in your mouth, ain't you?
No. Look.
You don't even bother to huff it. Trey's eating weed straight out of the bag and you're spraying paint in your mouth.
No.
Let's just start. Maybe if we do this really fast, it'll be over with.
God.
Oh, I haven't opened up the envelope yet. All right, good. Your end is surely near, for the martyrs have begun to die, and God is mocked at every turn. Signed, Frank Park. No, it's not from them. I was wondering when the death threats, because the last time it just kind of petered out.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. What I get, 2 or 3 letters?
Yeah.
That was it. Did you go to Dr. Hibbs yet?
No.
Why?
Just haven't had time.
You've had plenty of time.
I've been working on the show.
You ain't been working on nothing.
I have been.
What'd you do?
All kinds of stuff. What do you mean what I do?
What'd you do?
All kinds of stuff.
What did you do?
Things.
You got time to run down to Value Right and get you paint and just spray straight in your mouth.
I don't have any paint in my mouth.
Your end is surely near, for the martyrs have begun to die, and God is mocked at every turn. Through your words and deeds you have set my path before me, and I will gladly fall to see that it's done. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. I like the first death threats better, because they just said, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
These I got to figure out.
Complicated.
Yeah. That was a good old day. Somebody just said, I'm going to kill you. Gladly fall to see that it's done. I will gladly fall to see that it's done. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the... Is this from another movie?
You got me. I didn't even know the other movie. I have no concept what this is from.
And the faithful will be torn from it. I did not seek sainthood, but I will accept its responsibilities. Your end will be my beginning. Sincerely, Dan Lewis. Well, it's certainly the most boring death threat I think I've ever gotten.
I don't even understand that one. Other than your death will be my beginning. When you lose.
Well, it's not that hard to understand. Your end is surely near. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm about to get popped.
Okay.
For the martyrs have begun to die, and God is mocked at every turn. All right, the good people are gone, and people like me are running our mouths against God.
You're running amok.
Through your words and deeds, you have set my path before me. All right, what I've done, he's going to kill me. Gotcha. I'm the one that started it, and he's going to finish it. Oh. That's what all of this says. You started it, I'm going to finish it. And by whacking you, I get to become great in God's eyes.
Great.
Your end is my beginning.
There we are.
I got it.
Okay.
Yes, Ryan?
What happened yesterday between you and JD about Joy?
I'm not talking to him.
What do you mean you're not talking to me?
I'm not talking to you.
Why?
I'm not. Ryan, tell him I'm not talking to him.
JD, he's not talking to you.
He has to talk to me.
No, I don't.
You have to talk to me.
I'm talking to Ryan. No, I don't.
Ryan, tell him he does. We can't sit in here for 4 hours and not talk to each other.
Ryan ain't talking to you either.
All right.
Ryan, want to do a show?
I just think it's two-faced.
And two-faced.
I think it shows your insecurity.
It's not insecure.
Yes, it is. You don't want Joy to watch me dance?
It's not you. It's just the whole atmosphere. She doesn't need to be there.
What's that? Oh, so now you make those decisions?
Yes.
How do you make those decisions when you said before you can't tell her what to do? Why all of a sudden you can?
I can tell her what to do.
You cannot.
When it comes to do with this radio station, I can. I can. She can do with her life what she wants.
So all of a sudden,
my work, I make the decision.
All of a sudden, this one appearance she can't go to. You'll take her to any other station event, and all of a sudden this one she can't go to, even though this one's for the Police and Fire Foundation. So if I understand it correctly,
if we twist this,
if we follow this to the root of the meaning,
yes,
you hate cops and firemen, and you're a child pornographer.
Thank you. From Cocoa Beach. No.
What is it, Ronnie?
Yeah, can you do that Diane Ragsdale bit again? Like you did the buck-toothed bitches eating cheese? Man, that knocked to kill me yesterday.
You find a job yet, Ronnie?
Well, I'm working tonight. I work on the weekends, but...
No, you just work at the racetrack, though.
Yeah, I'm doing dispatch now because I got hurt, so they let me work inside now.
What is dispatch? Don't just go, hey, look, wreck, go.
No, you send out the trucks and bring them back in, send out the ambulances, they clock in and stuff like that. Gravy train.
What was it you were doing before you lost your job? Hang on a second. Eddie, go pull that the rag cell thing. Okay. Like 2 or 3 minutes of it. What were you doing before you got popped?
Well, the last job that I had?
Whichever one you lost most recently.
Oh, yeah, that was at making diamond tip tools for aircraft and stuff.
And why did that go away?
Just phased out. I mean, they laid me off, no work.
Nobody else needs those tools?
No. It's really bad business to be in right now.
Is this all post 9/11?
Right.
Okay. All right, I'll go hunt it down for you.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Ronnie. So why is it all of a sudden she can't go to this?
Because I said so.
Wow.
What?
Have you already told her she can't go?
Yes, we had this. Excuse me. Yes, yesterday on the phone we had this discussion. That's where.
Well, but Trey said you guys were screaming at each other.
Snoopy. That's what I said.
He said you were having the argument in the office. That's not being a Snoopy. That's being a witness.
I got up and left.
Well, he heard enough. Did he follow you down the hall?
I don't know what he did. God only knows.
Did you see him follow you down the hall?
No.
Okay. Then what he heard, all he heard was what was in the office.
Well, mind his own business. If I'm on a
If you're screaming
call
in the office, he's going to hear it. Even if you're whispering in the office with your head in a bucket, he's going to hear it. So you know if you're talking loud, he's all over it.
And he has to repeat it.
I just think it's very
good. Every time he's rude to his mother, I'll bring it up on the air.
Oh, I've already brought that up before. You'd be surprised. He was trying to talk her how to turn on the PVR one night. Mm-hmm. No man should talk to his mother that way.
Nobody even says goodbye to her. Do you know that? That he just finishes. When he's done, he just hangs up. I said...
He slaps his hands?
He closes his phone together.
Oh, you may want to say that next time. So he's just clapping your hands.
He closes his phone. Never says goodbye. I always know he's on the phone with his mom. Phone cut. It just ends. Well, I'll check into that. Click. Goodbye. Love you. See you tonight.
He's going to keep that up. She's going to cut him off. So how come Joy can't go?
I've already told you.
You just said she doesn't need to be there.
Right.
I don't think you said why.
Because I've chosen not to let her come.
Are you hosing me?
No.
Is this a hose?
No.
You're hosing me. Quit hosing me.
Okay.
This is not real.
Why is it not real? What's wrong with that?
This goes against everything.
Oh, it does not.
It sure the hell does.
It doesn't go against anything.
John David. Yes, what is it, Johnny?
I was wondering, you catch any slack about that grunt box in the restroom?
No, why?
Oh, P&K was talking about how some of the bosses were really bad about it as in front of urinals and how the feces was in it.
The feces? It was all covered up. At least my grunt's covered up.
I guess somebody...
And who was talking about it?
Yeah, they've been using it. They couldn't get to the urinals. Everybody been urinating in it.
Isn't it funny how nobody can come up with their own shtick and they got to use my stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't play with your toys because they said they got them wet.
Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
Just about the time they want me to promote all the other shows, they sit there and they glom on my shtick.
Mm.
Well, guess what? I'm going to pinch the rest of this station off from the vine. See how many raisins we grow around here. Help the shows. Cross-promote. Stay out of my stuff. Stay out of my bits. Stay out of my crap. And who's pissed off that I got a cat box in there when they're making turd stew every day? And I'm not talking about the midday show. I'm talking about the bathroom.
I know.
I have never worked for a bigger clump of idiots before in my life. I'm getting out of my contract.
No,
I don't care. Yes, the hell I am. Yes, a flying... I am. You hide and watch. Go find your corner and wait.
Okay. Well,
Everett still got my contract from the last time I threatened to quit.
I know.
I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to converse. They can deal with my attorney. Sit there and mess with my cat box.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a problem with the cat box, but they don't have problems with turds and tinkles sitting in the bathroom days on end. What kind of idiots work here?
I don't know.
What kind of people have a problem with that? They have a problem with grunt things, grunt monsters in the bathroom, but a cat box with cat toys in it, they're going to have a fit? Do you hear the words?
Yes. It started out, somebody said something about early this morning. They got mad. They said, clients are coming and we have this in the bathroom. What's going on?
So what? There's a cat box in the bathroom. That's funny. It's a radio station.
I know.
That's explainable. How do you explain the effing Loch Ness monster swimming around in one of the toilets?
I agree.
So that's more acceptable than having a cat box in the bathroom. Idiots. Every single one of them are idiots. I'm getting out of my contract. I don't care what I got to do.
No, you're not.
Yes, I'll.
No, you won't.
Yes.
No.
What is it, Matt?
Nah, that ain't what P&K said. They say kudos to you for going and teaching Bob McNeil to get some cleaners or something in the bathroom.
Okay, they're back on my good side then. Thank you. Yes, Don?
Yeah, it's program director for Wild 100.
All right, he's off. What'd he do?
He was the one that was getting on to P&K about it.
What the hell is he talking? And what did shows just become letters? R&D, MS, RC. Say the words. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're too lazy. If you're too lazy to say the whole word, I don't even want to talk to you. You're too lazy. You're too lazy and shiftless. Go on. Go find a bush.
Don't.
Thank you. Where was I?
I don't know.
I work for idiots.
Yeah.
I will. I'm getting out of this contract.
There's idiots in every business, every company. There's idiots at Clear Channel. There's idiots everywhere. Sure, there's idiots at ABC.
Never thought I'd say this in my life.
What?
I miss Clear Channel.
Oh, my God.
Let me ask you something. Eddie, hand me a pen, will you? Thank you. Okay, this would just be for you. This would be just your salary.
Okay.
I know how much you hate mornings, and you know how much I hate it. This would just be yours. No bonuses included in this one. All right?
On a structure similar to what we have.
More.
Oh.
This would just be yours to go back to mornings.
Damn. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Wow. Really?
We have to be off a year.
Oh, so I'd have to sit out for a year.
Yeah. But, like that.
I know. Wow.
This out before Trey comes in here. Pieces it back together.
You really, I thought you said you'd never do mornings again.
If your salary was going to be that,
I can imagine what yours is going to be.
I've already drawn out the plans for the cement pond.
God. Yeah, I could have a cement pond.
Yeah.
Well,
You think about it.
Okay.
Like I said, it's off in the distance.
The worst part for me would be sitting out a year for that salary.
Perhaps I could front you the money.
Okay.
Something to do.
Sit out for a year. I wouldn't know what to do.
Plan for the show.
Okay.
Relax for 3 or 4 months. Totally set everything aside. Just absolutely vacate everything out of your mind. Because everything you do now is show related. Mm-hmm. It has to be.
It is.
I can't mow. I can't drink. I can't do anything.
I take the boat out to relax. It's a bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Gavin?
How you doing, Russ?
Good.
Should I go get my XM radio out of the pond?
No. Let it sit there for a while. I'm telling you, the whole XM thing is a bit. Don't mess with that.
I figured it was.
Yeah, let that one go.
I just want to tell you, man, I don't know what I'd do without y'all if you left the afternoons, man. Think about it first, buddy.
For a whole year.
Gavin just made me sad.
I know.
For a year, buddy. It'd be like a funeral for us.
Buddy, you just made your buddy sad.
Oh.
But I'm going to be rich.
So I'm over it.
I'll get better buddies.
Yeah. It had to be a whole year. Could be 6 months.
I think the legal ramifications makes it a little bit longer than my 6-month no-compete.
Okay.
I tell you about the email I got from an XM local rep?
No.
Their suppliers have been calling because they're starting to sell.
Oh, you guys selling so many? No.
I swear to God.
That's funny.
Well, dude, it's a hose. It's a bit. I'm not going to XM.
He's selling him. He's going, shut up. Don't tell him you are.
Yeah, there's a free experiment for you. If I was smart, I'd have bought into the company and then started all these rumors.
Yeah.
At least the stock locally would have gone up. All right, so
Wow.
keep that figure in mind.
I got it in my head. I can't.
Plus bonuses.
Yeah.
Now, no appearances, though. But, well, I can't say.
I
Ixnay. I mean. So how come Joy can't go?
let this go.
It's just, it
Let
goes
it go.
against everything that you've ever said as far as controlling your woman, telling her how to dress, where she can go, where she can't go. You said you can't tell her what to do.
I can tell her when it involves the radio station. I can't tell her how to dress. If I told her how to dress, she dressed different. I personally like the way she dresses.
Do you like her running around with her yams out?
I like the way she dresses.
You like everybody to see her breasts.
They're not out where you can see them.
Yes, they are.
They're just there.
It's everything short of
It's very attractive.
just a little flesh and nipple.
Man, that's not true.
It is.
Most of the women at the Three Forks that night were dressed like that.
They were not dressed with their uties. They were not dressed with their uties hanging out.
They were.
No, they weren't.
It's very attractive.
It's
A formal dress. Wasn't
just because it's a nice dress.
Stripperish at
Yes,
all.
yeah, it's absolutely what
No,
it is.
it wasn't.
That's the way strippers dress right before they go on stage. They got the nice little ball gowns with their uties hanging out.
There's no slit in the side up to her hip or anything. No.
Well, the slit in the side would actually made a nice balance. She didn't have no slit in the side. All I know is she got her great big Peter Uberoth hanging out.
Nothing you wouldn't see at a movie premiere in Hollywood on the red carpet. It is actually much more conservative.
I think they look trashy in Hollywood, too. Jennifer Lopez with the thing cut all the way down to her belly button.
You're right, that's trashier. That's not how she dresses. That's not how Joy dresses.
She dresses with her great big cans hanging out.
I like the way she dresses, and I think it's appropriate for the restaurant.
Okay, well, let's focus on one thing. How come she can't go to La Bear?
Because I said so.
Wow.
I'm not going to get into reasons. I just said so.
Dude, are you taking the vows?
No, I'm not taking the vows.
You sure is getting possessive.
I'm not possessive.
How come she can't go?
Because it's a station event, and I've decided
You've taken her station event ever since I've
this one is off limits.
You're jacking with me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay, yeah, I yelled at her on the phone, so Trey might hear it and bring it in and tell you.
You know, absolutely, that's the way that we bait traps around here.
I wish I thought about it. I wish I was that smart.
If Trey's around, you know that it's going to get back to me.
Yeah.
Are you hosing me?
Mm-mm. You'll see Saturday night, the 4th, we'll see.
Buddy, let her go.
No.
I'd be honored if she came.
That would be nice. She won't.
It's for charity.
I know. She won't be giving you money on stage either. We're not taking any money from the charities. No one's going to come out there to see her.
Yes, they might.
No, it's got a room full of women and guys.
I think people want to meet Joy. They hear about her all the time. They know how beautiful she is.
They can
I think other women would like to come out and hang with her. It'd be a nice bonding thing for the women.
They can come meet her at other appearances.
I'll bet you, if I were to check on the phones right now,
yes, don't even.
There would be a lot of women on there that would like to meet Joy, and now you're depriving them of that.
They can meet us at the lake. I'm hosting an event this weekend. I'm going to be this weekend. I'm at a big charity event.
What is this?
Lake Ray Hubbard. It's what they call a poker run.
Is this another Captain Stabbing thing?
No.
We just said poker.
Poker like the game. It's a charity boat race, basically, and I'm emceeing it at Lake Ray Hubbard.
Are you dressing up like the Stabbing?
No, I will not be dressing up like the Stabbing.
You should.
I'll be up there in my boat. So I'll be in a bright blue boat. Can't miss us. Come by and say hi to Joy.
How we doing, Eddie? What's the spot load like today?
Medium.
Okay. Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, just my way of thinking about it is I think that Joey has the hots for Russ, and JD doesn't want her in a situation to get to see Russ's jump.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't want to see my junk. Thanks, Terry. How come she can't see my junk?
You're going to show your junk.
My junk's going to be out all over the place.
It's not.
How come she can't see my junk?
She can see your junk anytime that she wants to see it.
Why is it she can't see it that night?
She can see it anytime she wants to. We'll come over to your house, private showing for you and your junk.
How come she can't come to La Bear?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because I don't want her there.
Did she used to... Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I just cringed.
About?
I think I maybe just figured something out.
You need to figure anything out.
Yes, I did.
There's nothing to figure out.
I'm a smart white fella.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
What'd you figure out? What you think you figured out?
Let me turn the mic.
Okay. That's possibly the funniest thing. Just the visual in my head.
We got the other thing resolved, and I mean, we're still talking with the mics off. I wonder what they would do if we just left.
Just get in our cars and leave the station and see how long it took. They're gone. That's funny.
Sorry, it was funny to me.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Yes.
I think Joy should go. I would love to meet her.
Come out to the lake.
I've been listening to you for probably about 6 months. I drive 77 miles to work one way. And
where do you live?
I live in Cedar Creek Lake.
Where do you work?
I work at Harry Hines and Northwest Highway.
I don't understand that. I couldn't do it.
Oh, if you knew what I went home to every day, you'd do it.
Okay.
It's a great place.
All right.
But I don't think he's being very fair.
Yeah, you're not being very fair.
I am?
No, you're not. You just said she can't go.
I've made a decision.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
That's not right.
That's absolutely not right.
No.
You're denying her. Did she say she wanted to go?
Yes.
Okay, then why don't you let her go?
Because I said she can't.
Is it you who are hosing me? I gotta go. This is not real.
You come when you see October 4th. What's real?
I smell a stinky.
Okay.
So you have never, ever, ever said the words, I can tell her what she can and what she can't do.
As far as this radio station
you
goes,
have taken her to every event that we have ever had.
Yes, I wanted her to be there, yes. I don't need an escort that night.
Well, even though you said no, I think possibly it's either me or she used to date somebody that works there. That's what you said no when I had the mics off.
Yeah. She's never dated anybody that works there.
We don't know that. You sure seem adamant about it. It's got nothing to do with me then, right? Does it have anything to do with me?
No.
You don't like it because I'm getting all buffed up. No. I'm even turning my own self on.
Good. Good for you. She can come up here and see you stark naked if you want. I don't care.
Something's up. Then if you're open to that, then she used to date somebody there. And that would suck. I wouldn't want her there either. I understand. I'm with you on this.
Okay, let's just say that then. She dated somebody that's there. Let's drop it.
Why are you so insecure about that?
I'm not. I'm not insecure about it at all.
Why can't she
just go? Because I said so.
Wow.
That's all.
All right, I smell a hose.
Okay.
Can we still do news? Yeah. Okay.
Audio's over there.
Did you give me the Ragsdale thing?
Yes.
How long is it?
Just under 4 minutes.
Is it still funny?
Yeah. And about 2 minutes in is when you say the line.
Why is it 4 minutes long if at 2 minutes in is when I give the punchline?
I stopped where we stopped laughing and just started bringing it back.
Give me a short version. I made the promo out of it, but if you want the long version, you're going to have to do that.
I didn't think it was that funny. At the time I did.
Yes.
Later I thought about it. It's like, why? And just the way she was screaming in that council meeting that one time. Did you cut your lights on for Officer Joe? She screamed it over and over. Hot, sexy buck teeth.
Stop it. Quit.
Some people like to call it. Do I say in here that it's Diane Ragsdale?
I think so.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Most people remember her when she was on the city council. Yeah. She was very flamboyant.
Very loud.
Always loud, always threatening. But like this feller saying on the CD right here, those hot, sexy buck teeth. An overbite.
Mm-hmm. What do you call it?
Buck teeth. Did you cut your lights on for Officer Joe? I don't even know what she was talking about now. All I know is she's screaming at somebody. Some kind of a memorial or something, turning on your headlights for a fallen police officer.
Right. This one happened to be a black officer that died. And I can't remember why the city didn't cut their lights on. You know, everyone didn't cut their lights on. I think he died he was in the line of duty or something. There was some kind of deal.
Yeah. She was having a fit in a city council meeting, screaming either at somebody in the audience or somebody else on the council, but just over and over. Did you cut your lights off, Officer Joe? Well, did you cut your lights off, Officer Joe? Oh, not really. Did you? God, the way You should get all worked up.
Yep.
Sexy, sexy buck teeth.
Where did she go? Just away?
I don't know. Probably doing some modeling.
I doubt it.
Not enough buck teeth women in the magazines. I love that look.
Yes.
That's what I like. Great big bush. Great big buck teeth. Teeth that are so buck you can't even see the lower jaw.
You must love her then.
Yes.
We'll campaign for her.
Love to see her again. Got my lights on for her. Got my lights on for buck teeth. I'm going to get me a bumper sticker. I break for buck teeth. Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it. I'm sorry, I put it. So hard. Give me the spray. Thank you.
I don't even know why that's funny.
What kind of cheese?
Colby Longhorn. I gotta register that website.
Yeah.
Buck teeth chicks eating cheese.
No.
Flax on cheese. I like that show.
Yeah. They're funny.
Yeah.
They don't go away for a year.
I didn't realize how stupid we really sound until you go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
Sounds like all of us are eating the weed straight out of the bag. I still don't know why it was funny. I just get a mental image of that chick eating cheese.
Big old teeth in it.
We still have time for news?
Yeah.
Good. All right. 346, J.D. Rhines on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. They're brought to us by Tyler Eye and Laser Center by Miller Brewing.
Tyler or Tylock?
Tylock, I'm sorry.
It's not LASIK, it's Intra-LASIK. Come and discover the Tylock Advantage this Tuesday evening at our free Intra-LASIK seminar at the Tylock Eye Care and Laser Center. Call 972-258-6400 to attend. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
What if we went down there if he'd let us take his eye laser and burn holes in cheese?
No.
Maybe while she's holding him.
No. Down at Friday, September 5th, 2003. One of Russ's favorite people, Dweezil Zappa, is 34 today. Raquel Welch with a broken arm is 63 today. Bob Newhart is 74 over the weekend. Jeff Foxworthy turns 45. David Allan Coe, country singer, is 64. Police say it's happening.
Dweezil Zappa.
And Dweezil
heard.
34.
I saw that earlier today. Immediately thought of Tiffany, chick I was dating back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, I used to date Dweezil.
It's her claim to fame.
I used to go on the road with him. Dweezil never screamed at me like that.
He must have. They broke up. She had to be a bitch then, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she just didn't, grow into it.
Yeah.
Dweezil never chased me with a coat hanger.
But you might have had a point with that one. Not a common activity.
Shut up and finish your cheese.
Okay. Well, it has happened again. On a more serious note, police say an intoxicated man left his 2-year-old daughter locked in a car in northwest Dallas for nearly 3 hours Wednesday night before somebody saw her and called 911. The girl was not injured. Police say they plan to file a charge of abandoning and endangering a child against the man whom officers have not identified. Just after midnight Thursday, a security guard for the North Ridge Apartments, LBJ Freeway and Midway Road, noticed the girl locked in the car. Cops got there, broke out the window. She's okay. She led authorities to her apartment. Police say the girl's mother was sick in bed and did not know the child was missing. Unemployment at its highest point in 9 years, Congress just gave themselves a raise up to $158,000 per year. House just approved a 2.2% pay raise for themselves, which raises their salary from $154,700. If the Senate approves the raise and President Bush signs it off, it'll be the 4th year in a row that your congressman has given themselves a raise. The good news is they also gave a raise to your military. They gave out a 4% raise to the men and women of the military.
And what percentage was theirs?
2.2.
Okay.
Military got 4.
Well, of course, the military makes crap.
Yeah, they make crap to begin with. And millions of employees of the federal government also got that 4% raise.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
This is just the punchline. Okay. Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it.
What's that noise on the floor?
You falling down.
Oh, did I fall down? All right.
After the word,
go ahead.
After the word got out about the $1 million book deal for former prisoner of war Jessica Lynch, the father of one of the soldiers slain in that same ambush came out calling her a profiteer. Randy Keel of Comfort, Texas, father of Army Specialist James Keel, said, quote, pretty severe, isn't it, that she makes money off the death of my son and off the deaths of so many others? Where's the $1 million deal for the other members of the 507th who were killed? Do they get to tell their story?
What?
What?
I'm trying to see his point. I don't see one. It's not her fault that she didn't get killed.
I know.
And it's not her fault that somebody wants to tell her story. And it's certainly not her fault that she was in the military defending our country and now somebody's going to give her cash for her story. There's nothing wrong with that. Military people do that all the time. Doesn't Schwarzkopf have a book? Yeah. A lot of military people that go on and write books. Why is it... I hate the fact that his kid died, but you don't blame Jessica Lynch for that. Somebody wants to give her money, and somebody in the military gets to reap the benefits for something. First of all, had she gone... All right, here's the defining factor.
Okay.
Had she gone into the military planning on something like this, hoping that she was going to do something and then come back and make millions of dollars, then maybe you can question it. But the fact that she went into the military, a thankless job, and this just happened to happen, and she had to go through something horrible for this to happen, you don't say crap like that. And she doesn't have to tell the story for everybody. She doesn't know the story for everybody. She knows what happened to her.
It's basically her story, yeah.
That was chicken ass for him to come out and say that. I feel bad that he lost his kid, but you don't blame her because she made it through. Now you're trying to make her feel guilty, not only for making it through.
Survivor's guilt.
Yeah, but now for being rewarded for serving our country. Go ahead.
Okay. Today's the day that magician David Blaine begins his stunt, where he basically spends 44 days in a plexiglass box surviving only on water to make the stunt even weirder. The box is only 7 feet by 7 feet by 3 feet and will be suspended by a crane over the London Thames River. So that all starts today.
Good.
Martha, the perky Jack Russell Terrier that won the hearts of fans and drivers at NASCAR at the Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn this summer, is dead. Martha was struck by a tow truck in Brooklyn, New York, and she died soon after. Mongo is the dog pictured on the hood of Jimmy Spencer's NASCAR Winston Cup Ultra Motorsport Dodge.
Very sad story. I don't tell my stories like that.
Macho Man Randy Savage hasn't done much with his wrestling career, but he's branching out. October 7th, his new rapper CD comes out. October the 7th, Be a Man hits the stores. The title track is a challenge to one of to the one and only Hulk Hogan, whom Randy's been trying to get a grudge match with for years. I actually have a cut. It's off the internet. There's the audio.
Where?
Down there.
For her?
It would be cut number 5. It's not great quality because it came off the net. And It's real full of bass.
This is Macho Man.
Yeah, listen for these lyrics. Used to be hard Hulk, now you turn soft, doing telephone commercials. I seen you dancing in tights like a ballerina. I knew all along you had those tendencies because you've been running from macho like I had a disease.
Cut 1?
No. Cut 5.
There he comes.
Whatever they call you, I'm coming after you, you coward. You set it off. Set it off. Be hard off. Now you done turned off. Doing telephone commercials. I seen ya. Dancing in tight as a ballerina. I knew all along you had those tendencies. Cause you've been...
I like that crappy rapper that did that rap yesterday. Mm-hmm. Better than this.
Yeah. Oh, he's just trying to make a deal so he and Hulk can get into a grudge match and make some cash.
Oh. What if that other rapper did the dancing in the street or picking up trash in the street?
I didn't see it.
Hold on. Yes, John?
Yeah, I was curious. I keep hearing all this stuff about Jessica Lynch, but you never hear of what great valor deal she did other than get lost and get caught.
I don't know. Obviously, somebody wants her story. So what? If somebody wants it, obviously they find merit in it. Is that your call or mine? And it's certainly not, somebody else's call to go, hey, you shouldn't get all this. What about these people that died? First of all, she didn't.
No. My question is, why is it that she is a national hero?
I don't know.
All she did was screw up and get caught.
I don't know. Did it play out to where she actually whacked some Iraqis?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, I
don't. First of all, that's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is why is this guy bitching about it that she's getting cash? I don't care what she did.
Hey, man, people are willing to pay for that trash, so go ahead. But
that's what I'm saying.
It's pathetic that the country names a national hero who's someone who just screwed their job up and got caught by the enemy.
So you're saying serving our country is pathetic now?
Oh, no.
That's what you just said.
But I'm saying that...
You just said that she got captured serving our country, and that's pathetic that we want to honor her.
We honor somebody who messed up and got caught?
You don't know how she got caught.
Well, that's why I'm saying I want to know what did
I'm sorry, you already said she messed up and got caught. Now you're saying you don't know what happened. Which one is it?
I want to know why is she a hero when all the things shown us on TV and on the radio news is she was with her buddies. They went the wrong way. They got caught. Now she's a hero.
I thought you just said you didn't know what happened.
I don't know why she's being called a hero.
That's not what you said 2 or 3 seconds ago.
Well, that is what I said.
No, it's not.
Okay. I don't know why she's a hero.
That's what I just said.
So, when are they going to tell us that part?
What are you asking me for? I just said I don't know when I answer the phone.
You're the Messiah.
I don't know.
Everything.
What did she do?
She got lost and got caught. But she survived. That was hard. They beat her and they tortured her.
Well, where did the story come from about she picked up a gun and started whacking Iraqis?
I don't know.
There was a ton of stuff coming out right when she first got rescued saying about, just unsubstantiated reports from different people just trying to get headlines saying that she did this, she did that. She honestly, for the longest time, said she didn't remember anything that happened, but other people that were captured with her said, dude, we just got caught. And, she was one of the people. She got hurt in the wreck initially, and then they carried her off and beat the hell out of her and had her in the hospital.
Well, somebody thinks there's a story worth telling.
Yeah, she kept saying, I don't remember anything. How do you write a book if you don't remember anything?
I don't know. That's what I would do.
Just make it up?
Yeah, because that'd cover the fact that I ran.
Yeah.
And I would.
No doubt.
Anytime adversity comes up, ain't no reason for me to be here.
Russ, cover me. Screw you.
I'm covering myself.
That would be wasting bullets on your body.
Yeah.
No.
You keep running around in the coyote costume. I'm sitting back here where it's safe. It's like I said when you watch the disaster in New York City and you see all the fire trucks going into the smoke and the police officers going into the smoke, that's where the danger is. Mm-hmm. Not me. I'm telling you. Everybody in Florida would be wondering what the hell a fire truck from New York is doing at Epcot Center.
Here to see the mouse.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
I'm just going to wait down here until let things clear out. Is this the E-line? Hold on. Yes, Connor?
Yeah, that's that guy that was on just before here. As a former veteran, it kind of pisses me off to hear somebody say that. But first of all, she didn't get lost. Obviously, they were following somebody who did get lost. But when they got caught, I got friends of mine that are still in. I got out in 92, but these guys are still in. and said that there was a pretty hectic firefight that went on. She had participated in that and got captured, got brutally tortured and beaten, and survived the whole thing. Just like the guys like John McCain and the other guys that were prisoners of war in Vietnam and stuff. That doesn't make her any less of a hero than these other guys. And I hate to hear about the ones that have fallen also. But you can't just sit there and go, well, so she got lost, so what? I mean, this is somebody who went out and did a lot more than this punk on the phone you just had earlier had. He probably did nothing but sit back in his armchair and talk about what he would have done if he was there.
That's what I did. Mm-hmm. No, you get no argument out of me. I don't know what she did. All I know is she did more than I probably ever will, even if that's all she did was go to Iraq and get lost.
I mean, heck, even in the worst case scenario, let's say she didn't do anything except get shot twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough. I mean, I got shot myself, and it's no fun.
What does it feel like when you...
First time.
Where'd you get shot?
I got shot in my left shoulder.
And what does it sting? Do you feel bones break? What does it feel like?
Well, it feels kind of like somebody hit you with a bat. It hurts, but you're so busy caught up with whatever else you're doing. It's not until you look at it's not until you look at your shoulder and then you realize, holy Christ, I just got shot. And then you begin to feel the pain.
Oh. I just always wonder what it's like to have a bullet lodged in there. Oh.
Even like I said, even if she didn't do anything but just get shot and get lost and get caught, she still was a prisoner of war and got brutally tortured and, survived it. That, as in nothing else, is a story worth telling.
I got no problem with it. All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
Getting shot's got to suck. I didn't like it when my legs got blown off.
You never. Legs didn't get blown off.
Yes, they did.
They're still on.
I traded them back to get them.
You don't sew your legs back on.
I did.
No, you don't. It's impossible.
I had to give the North Koreans my beaver hunt, my chunky, to give them my legs back.
And they got back on how? You sewed them on?
Mm-hmm.
And the bones just grew back together with no scars.
Mm-hmm.
There are scars?
Yes.
Yeah, see them?
They're in North Korea.
No. Scars?
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Thank you. All right.
Yes. Do we need a break yet?
Yes.
Good. It's like we've been talking for 45 minutes straight. Have we?
Yes.
Damn.
You wrap it up?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear the cheese line again.
Okay.
That guy makes me laugh.
There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas. And Colby.
Well, get me a bumper sticker. I break for buck. Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. To the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
All right. Introducing the Blockbuster.
Reload that, please. Hi, Gail.
Hi.
What do you got?
I've got, Blockbuster and Just Breaks.
Okay, your out cue is... And think about it.
Introducing the Blockbuster Game Freedom Pass. Now you can game all you want the way you want for one low monthly fee, just $19.99. Details at participating Blockbuster stores. Call the brake safety experts at Just Brakes today and ask about their four-wheel friction reline for as little as $99.88. Just Brakes. Just stop and think about it.
Well, it's Friday afternoon. We got lots of stuff slowing you down. On northbound Loop 12, Walton Walker at Shady Grove, there's an overturned vehicle of some sort. On northbound 35 South R.L. Thornton at Ewing, there's a wreck causing a backup to Clarendon. Westbound I-30 East R.L. Thornton at Peak, the center lane's blocked. On eastbound I-30 at Ackerd, the left lane is blocked. Now, we had a jackknifed 18-wheeler on northbound Stimmons at Manana. They finally got that wreck cleared up. Traffic is unwinding, but it's probably still slower than you'd like. And in Plano on northbound 75 at Parker, you've got a car on fire, and that's off to the right shoulder. At Blockbuster, your favorite movies are guaranteed to be there, or they're free, like the thriller Identity, starring John Cusack. Rent it and make it a Blockbuster night. Details at participating stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105, the talk that rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail. Going to be 62 for the low, then a beautiful weekend. Sunny and almost 90 both Saturday and Sunday. We have 87 degrees now. Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
It's an email. I don't understand. There must have been a one before. It says, I was wrong about Terry Dorsey not driving a truck. He did drive a delivery truck.
Oh, yeah, somebody emailed yesterday and said, Terry never drove a truck, and he did go to broadcasting school. He told me he drove a truck. So maybe he was just jacking with me.
Oh, so you've already swapped emails with this person?
Apparently, yeah, yesterday.
All right, so this one is to you then, because it said, I met you at one of his parties.
Yes.
You brought a call girl.
Well, I didn't bring a call girl.
That's what this says.
I didn't bring a call girl.
You brought a call girl. Well, everyone said she was.
Yeah.
Was she a call girl?
No. I remember just talking to her. She's an ex-dancer. And she brought a girlfriend with her. She was nasty.
Which one? Both of them?
Yeah.
Who did you take?
Both of them were ex-dancers. I don't know which one he's talking about. There were two girls there.
Who did you take?
I don't want to say her name on the air.
Did I ever meet her?
I don't believe you did.
Oh, okay.
That was just as I lost my voice days. You were at the Eagle, I was at KSCS. It was his Christmas party.
But I was there for you when you lost your voice.
You were never there for me.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. Not once did the phone ring. Or even a call. Or a little card or something. How you doing? How's my pal, my friend, my buddy?
Well, why ask you when you're not going to be able to tell me any good news?
Good point.
Thought I would let you get over it, and then I come back around.
Yeah, see. Very effective plan. It worked nicely.
See?
That was a fun party night. That was, I think, his Christmas party.
So you brought two call girls?
They weren't call girls.
Everybody said they were.
They weren't. They were just sexy.
Okay. Dressing with their cans out?
We did it in his bathroom.
You screwed in Terry Dorsey's bathroom? Give me Hawkeye's phone number. Did you really?
He wouldn't know. You remember that night.
Did you bang both girls?
Just one. There.
And then you did both of them later?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
You've been a freak for years.
I'm not a freak. He's upstairs bathroom right by the game tables.
You think he still lives in that house?
I don't even know. No clue.
Well, I think I know what street he lives on now. Let me ask you. Do you remember the name of the street?
I don't. I know the area.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably the same one.
Probably.
Did you make a mess?
No.
Blowing his furniture?
Mm-mm. Cleaned up.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Nasty. I want to bang somebody and watch them eat cheese.
Sorry.
That's my new fantasy now.
Shove it in their face.
They shove their face right in a big block of cheese. Eat that Gouda. I don't know why now, but that's going to be my new fantasy. Chicks eating cheese.
Cheese whiz off somebody's body would be good. I'm going to do that this weekend.
That's not as funny.
I know it's not funny, but it's sensual.
I'm talking about funny.
Oh, well, funny is...
Good
isn't funnier than...
I don't like food and sex.
I like mostly just fruit.
I don't like anything. I just like to have sex. Normally in the past, sex has always been enough for me.
Okay.
Just the whole fact of rubbing flesh on flesh and being with a woman, that's enough to actually get me aroused.
I understand. Me too.
I'm sorry that you have to add condiments.
I don't. It's just fun, and you have too. You've had things shoved up your
First of all, I never asked for those vegetables.
It doesn't matter. You accepted them.
I didn't accept
them.
I did not. All the way.
And they went in.
For not long enough to germinate.
They went in. And I thought you told me
And it doesn't really count because it was baby corn.
It does count.
It doesn't.
It's still a vegetable.
What were you about to say? You thought I told you what?
I thought you told me one time that you and one of the girls a long time ago.
I'll be turning the mics off now.
Oh.
What? But that's where the food thing came from.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
No.
Every time she... Never mind.
Yeah.
You should raise the flag.
I know. You did.
Mm-hmm. Forgot what I was going to do. I'll think about it while I take this phone call. Oh, Trey said he got a voicemail from that Jerry and the V-Man guy.
Oh, okay.
Nice little pissy one. You were supposed to bring it in here. Is it over here? That it? All right, I'll play that in a second. Yes, Craig?
Hey, Russ, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
I heard a couple of the comments from prior soldiers about the Jessica Lynch thing, and here's the thing. I'm a staff sergeant based down in Fort Hood with the 1st Cav, and here's the thing to me that separates a hero from an exceptional soldier. To me, Jessica is an exceptional soldier who did her job. As I think J.D. said, she was a victim of her own circumstances, tragic circumstances where people died.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't label her as a hero. A hero, to me, is those two pilots who flew into Mogadishu in Somalia who rescued those Ranger guys. Now, that took cojones. They were under incredible odds.
And you don't think it took big balls to go to Iraq?
Yeah, I was there in the first Gulf War, and I mean, I've got shot.
And did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy getting shot at?
It, Russ. Combat's the most horrible thing you can be involved in.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to qualify too much for somebody to be in the military for me to slap on hero.
Well, yeah, I mean, Russ.
I'll take a compliment and shut up.
My thing is that she's an exceptional soldier.
You military people are too humble. Let me glum hero on you. Take it.
I'm just saying, to me, Audie Murphy and those guys are heroes. Jessica is an exceptional soldier. She deserves everything that she gets.
You're making face. Hold on a second. Audie Murphy was in the war.
I know.
Okay, well, you made a face like he was an actor.
Well, I know that, too.
He was, I believe he...
where he's in the war.
I believe he was the most decorated soldier in World War II.
Exactly. Now, I mean... If you're being honest with yourself, to stack Jessica against with guys like that, the pilots in Mogadishu, the Rangers who were on the ground in Somalia that got lit up, I mean, it's a lopsided balance. Jessica is an outstanding soldier who, God bless her, she got out and she's gonna make a wall of cash on it. More power to her. But I just think it's unfair to call her a national hero compared to those other guys.
Why can't you just call them all national heroes and be done with it?
Oh, yeah. Well,
the military always gets, a lot of people think that, well, you couldn't get another job, so you go into the military. Operating that equipment, I had a college professor tell me 20 years ago, one of the classes I actually said all the way through, you can't be an idiot and run a lot of that equipment.
Yeah, it's...
so that's why I'm saying the military goes very underappreciated all the time. Just take the hero tag and shut up.
Well,
say thank you and go on.
I appreciate the compliments, Russ. We do.
It's something that I wouldn't do. If you said, you know what, I'm going to give you $2 million. I want you, and it'll be ready when you get back. I want you to go to Iraq. I want you to get lost in a hot desert something storm, get lost, get shot at, get captured, get beaten, maybe come back, and then when you come back, we'll give you your money. There's no way I would have done that.
Yeah, the one thing that's unfortunate for the guys over there now that they extended their tours, and this is kind of off topic, is that I really feel bad for the married guys because unfortunately they're going to come home to divorces and stuff. But
I thought they were going to start
shipping some back.
Yeah,
putting others out there,
spelling those guys, sending new guys in and bringing them back.
Well, we're so extended world-wise with Afghanistan and Kosovo. It's like the plates. There's nothing left on the plate to send. So what Rumsfeld did was he extended those guys 6 months. And, you take anybody away from their wife for a year, tragedy's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but once again, I appreciate the compliments, Russ. I just wanted to, that's just my opinion. I know everybody's got an opinion, but I just wouldn't compare her on the same level as those guys, like the combat medics in Vietnam who went out in a hail of gunfire to bring guys back. I mean, yeah, Jessica's an awesome soldier. Props to her.
Well, then I'll respect your opinion then.
Well, thank you, Russ.
Thank you, sir. All right.
You guys have a great weekend.
Thank you. Not a chance in hell I'd join the military. I was scared to death back in '80 when Russia was invading Afghanistan. I get that right? Wow.
Pretty nice.
Thank you. And they had already reinstated the draft. It's like, I don't want to go to Afghanistan.
I know.
I'm young. I have my job at Pizza Hut.
You're secure.
When is it they stop drafting? 35?
When they stop?
Yeah.
Once you hit 35 or 12.
Yes.
Yeah. You're safe. Good. You wet yourself when you were a security guard.
Oh, you think that's funny, do you?
Yes. Actually, I do. What scared you was your own bullets in your gun.
So, those are loud when you hold a revolver up and they hit the back of the chamber.
I know.
You hold it up?
Yes.
I pulled it out of the holster because I was doing security. I was working radio, working security at the state fair at night, and working one of the pizza places. No, I was working Wendy's at the time, so I had 3 jobs. It's middle of the night. I'm supposed to check the Hall of State building.
Yes. I'm
like 19. One of the doors is unlocked, and it's not supposed to be unlocked. So now I got to go in there and clear the room.
You got a gun.
So I pulled the revolver out, held it up next to my head, and you hear the little, all the chambers hit, you hear chink, 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 chink.
Right.
I'm going, The Chinese is coming.
Quit.
And just the noise, and that scared me. I went, screw this room. I lock the door and just hope for the best. Take what you want. I got to go drive my blue car around. Hated that job.
Yeah, at State Fair at night. I can see that might be a little frightening. We did a broadcast out there when I worked for Cliff. For some reason, they decided the State Fair was a great time to do 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week broadcast the fair. So and guess who gets to work weekends, overnights at the State Fair of Texas? That is, and I'm in a trailer with the lights brighter than you can think. It was frightening. People coming up to the window, saliva just dripping on them. They haven't bathed in weeks. It was scary.
Can't come in there?
No.
Let us in.
That was back before I carried a gun, too.
I think I remember you broadcast from out there.
It's country.
All right, let me see. And let's see what Jerry and the V-Man had to say. Is that the same chick on line 4 that's been on hold since 3 o'clock? I'm going to take it. Don't you hang up on her. And if the call sucks, what did I tell you about leaving people on hold for a long time? But don't take her. Leave it alone. Leave it.
Make him spin.
Yeah, you got to come in here and spin the. If the phone call sucks, you got to spin the wheel of torture, pain, whatever the hell we call this, or the WAP.
Mm-hmm.
Hold for an hour and 20 minutes. Yes, Rachel.
Russ, I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Listen, is Everett there today?
No, he's not.
Doggone it. Okay. Well, maybe you can help me. I need your brilliant mind.
Yes.
My brother is getting screwed over big time by what's soon to be his ex-wife.
Okay.
Okay, and you are the man.
All right.
Okay,
So far, this phone call is going very well. Okay. It doesn't look like Dan may have to spin the wheel, but continue.
Okay, I'll save his, I don't know what but.
Go ahead.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, my brother, his wife went out on a Saturday night 2 weeks ago. She did not come home till 5:30 in the morning. At 3 o'clock, he was worried sick, had called the police because she wasn't answering her phone.
Is this the first time she'd done this?
Yes.
Okay.
He called her and called her and called her. He called the police and said, she's missing. My wife would never do this. We have a child. And anyway, she comes home. He finally gets a hold of her at 5:30. I don't know if she called him or he called her, but basically she said, I'm in Lake Dallas. And she said, and he said, are you okay?
All right. I've hit the delay. You'll have to start the sentence again.
Okay.
Since you said somebody's name.
Yes. He said, are you okay? He said, can I come get you? And she said, no, I'll be home in a few minutes. Because he said, where are you? Where are you? She wouldn't tell him. She got home, and because she said, now in here, he said, he said, where are you? He called her friend where she said she was going to be at 3:30 in the morning, and she said, no, she canceled on me at 6 o'clock last night. And he was like, okay. And she said, but.
Hold on just a second. How many of us are getting flashbacks?
Oh, no kidding. Oh, man. I've been there. I've been on this call.
All right, so now he's already called to verify she was supposed to be someplace. Right. She wasn't there.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, after he finally said, okay, this is really getting out of hand.
Got it. All right. So
little girl's night out. It's really getting out of hand.
I got all that. So now she comes home.
So 5:30 she comes home and she says, first of all, she lies and says, her friend had said, no, she said she was going to go to another person's house instead. And he went over there and all this stuff. Well, anyway, so she got caught in that lie because she said, I'm here. And he said, no, you're not.
Got
it.
She
told me at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And she said, well, I'm here. And he said, no, you're not. I'm over there too. Okay. So on it goes.
Dan, you're getting close to spinning the wheel.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sweetie.
No. Okay, she gets home. She calls. Okay, she gets home. She tells him she's not going to talk to him. Well, yesterday we...
Yeah, that's the best time to cop an attitude.
Yeah,
I had to tell you nothing. You aren't my keeper. I can go out and do whatever I want. I take care of this house all the time. I raised that kid. I want to go out one time and get some strange ding-dong, and you're going to have a fit. I'm talking to you.
Well, it gets better. Yesterday he discovers that, we're pretty sure she's having an affair with somebody connected to her work, okay?
It's just weird that all of this happened with one night.
Yeah.
It is. Well, there's more because I saw her doing some stuff on Friday night, like text messaging.
Yeah.
And I just got a gut feeling, and anyway, but...
Well, slow down. How are you watching her text message?
Her sister-in-law was over there. She had watched my kids for 2 hours, for an hour and a half.
And you see her sitting at the computer?
No, I saw she received a text message and she laughed out loud. And this, can I say bitch?
Yes.
Okay, this bitch never laughs.
Okay.
Okay, she's miserable.
And she showed you the text message?
No, of course not. No, she cleared it, but she laughed out loud, and I thought, that's weird because she never is happy.
Okay.
Okay, and so that went right to me, and then my brother came over on Sunday night, whatever. And I knew, because he went and talked to my husband. But anyway, so the big thing is
Dan, unless somebody dies at the end of this,
my
you're
brother,
going to have to spin the wheel.
after they've
I'm
been
sorry.
running around, and she was trying to keep control.
I've already talked to McNeil.
You know, like saying, oh no, I'm going to do this and this. So anyway, she said, she told him finally 2 days ago, okay, I'm going to tell you everything. After she's lied and given him fake names, sent him on a wild goose chase.
Okay, so now she's going to give him the whole story.
Right.
Is
the whole story.
Is it a good story?
Oh yeah.
All right, stay in there for a second, Dan.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Vendor, okay, there's a vendor that comes through her office. She said that they had sex here and there and whatever, and he calls the guy. He said, okay, you're going to call him and tell him it's over. She calls him and tells him that it's over, and she says, and he knows you're married. Well, she had conspired this phone call earlier in that day. This guy, who's just supposedly a vendor, called.
Who's not really banging her?
Right, right. Why would any idiot take a phone call, take a hit like that didn't either do her or have something to gain from it? Why? And then, so when faced with it, he was like, no.
Hold on a second. That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
You find somebody to take the fall, think it's over.
And she is butt ugly.
Well, they all have to be. Think it's over, and then you still got the guy on the side.
And the husband's now off the trail.
And then she's saying, right, and he's saying, and then.
I mean, there are holes in it, but still, that's not bad in essence.
Okay, but then, so I call the guy.
Does anybody die at the end of this?
No, not
Dan, come spin a wheel.
No,
Go ahead.
Listen.
Go, keep going.
So he calls. So I call the guy, or my brother. After my brother comes over and says, "Okay, she gave me a name," and da da da, and he's like, then ends up. She comes back and says, "It was never him. I lied again." And she's like 5 times.
She won't even tell him who she's screwing.
No.
Exactly. So then, basically, we don't know if
Spin it
it's
hard.
her fault. So I called the guy and said, "Okay, what's going on?" And he said, "Jody just had me say these tip pods."
I got it.
Or whatever. Okay, so he,
oh,
so the guy
man.
What'd he get?
He just spun Dookie on the chest.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And so I'm
Is that your
okay,
Dookie?
He has email messages
Wow.
from her, to and from her.
Sorry, Dan, it's out of my hand.
And so on and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Why would he jeopardize his job? And I asked him, I said, okay,
That's
how
going
in
to be
the world
nasty.
do you think
Oh, good.
that it
Wait
would
for
be-
that.
Yeah. That was worth suffering through this to watch Eddie drop a zag on his chest.
Maybe we shoot it out of the cannon.
relationship by lying to us.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think you were saving this relationship? And he said, I don't know.
All right, so what's the end result?
I don't know. Tell me.
They're getting a divorce.
Yeah, they're right. She slapped him with papers. They basically like filed at the same time.
Yeah.
She hit it first, but I don't know what to do.
What do you care what happens? This ain't none of your business.
That's my brother.
Well, you're not he's an adult and he married her and he's going through everything. You can't, this got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Well,
the only thing that we got out of this is Eddie gets the crap on Dan's chest now.
No. What I want to know is, okay, well, what can he do? What would you, I want to.
What do you mean, what can he do? He divorces the bitch and he goes on it. What's to do?
How can he find the truth?
Well, what do you care what the truth is? You already know she's sleeping with somebody. Who do you care who it is? It's over. It's not going to change anything. She's a lying bitch.
So what about, then what about her job? Why should she be able to, do that? She's like playing with, you know what I'm saying? She's doing all this right in her own business.
You mean sleeping with somebody at work?
Yeah.
You could do that. That's not against the law.
But this guy, okay, he's like saying, well, I'm married. Now I'm worried about my job.
It's got nothing to do with any of this. I don't know why you're all in this.
Okay.
Get a lawyer. They're going to split this stuff up. He's going to get.
And how much you want to bet she gets more?
Oh, yeah.
She'll get whatever. Half of whatever they have.
This guy didn't have it. Okay.
You're dancing in somebody else's business.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I love you still.
Okay.
All right, bye.
I know somebody else right now. He's like part owner in a business. He's going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Hadn't had this business that long. She's suing for his half.
She'll only get half of what they've accumulated since they've been married.
It's like, well, why don't you get half of her stuff? Half of what she accumulated.
What has she accumulated?
Who knows?
Normally it's the guy.
It's just the fact that, now he's got to take something that he's worked a long time at on his own. And she's supposed to get his half of that business?
She won't get that. She'll get half of what's happened since they've been married. If he has a good lawyer.
I just don't get why it all seems to flow in one direction, from the guy to the chick.
It's because the guy normally is the one that's making the money. Chick's home raising the family. Even if the chick has a job, it's normally not as much as the guy makes. So
normally the only time you hear it flowing in the different direction is in Hollywood. Like with Elizabeth Taylor, that plumber, whatever that she was married to, he got a bunch of cash. Mm-hmm. But most of the time, some guy that gets hosed. Prenup. I don't care how much in love I am, I'm prenupping.
I agree.
Every single thing that I've got.
I totally agree.
I don't care and you know what? If it queers the marriage, fine. Nice little litmus test.
Wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. She should be all over that. Sweetie, here's what we're going to do, because things get ugly when people don't love each other anymore. Let's do this. So if something goes bad.
What's going to go bad? I love you.
What?
Things can never go bad.
Quit yoking me.
I'm just giving you the argument. That's what she's going to say.
Well, but you never know what's going to happen. I could turn into a monster.
No,
and that's certainly not fair to you.
Then I'll take half your stuff.
I don't want you to have half my stuff.
You have 2 Batmobiles. I'll take one.
You don't get anything. You may get to see the undercarriage. You can have whatever you can hang on to. Watch for the pipes.
Yeah.
We need a break. Yes. All right. We'll be back.
Yeah! We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
News about an hour ago?
Yes.
All right. You ready to go then? Sure. Hang on. I'll play this Jerry and the V-Men thing.
Okay.
I can't believe this moron is still pissed off because he thinks we're stealing his stuff.
Because he had some veiled idea of a wheel of something.
Well, he came up with the idea for the wheel of punishment.
Right.
And we were going to let him on the show and do stunts.
Mm-hmm.
Or see how he did. Mm-hmm. Then he got this attitude of, well, here's the way it's going to go. Well, no, that's not the way it's going to go.
I don't want to be made fun of.
Tough. You should explain that to Trey.
Look at this show, yeah, or me or anybody else.
Yeah, and bad stuff happens to me.
What happens to you?
What happened in the hall last night after the show? Who'd you have to peel off of me?
That was funny. It wasn't bad.
Who did you have to peel off of me?
Big K. Stevens.
I couldn't get away from him.
I mean, doing the promo, and I just hear I was screaming. Like, what in the world's going on? I open the door. Big K. Stevens is riding him like a pony on his back. Russ just got this bug-eyed look like, me. That was funny.
Yes, Trey.
I just got a phone call from somebody. Wanted to know what you were doing at Champs in Irving last night.
I wasn't.
They said they saw you. Describe what you were wearing.
I don't even know what I was wearing.
Said a tan button down and black jeans. Said you went in.
I don't wear brown jeans.
Said you weren't there that long. I had black jeans, I'm sorry. Went up to the bar, then left.
Did you go to Champs?
No.
Okay.
You sure?
Yes. Can't help you. Go away.
Were you missing somebody last night?
Oh, I forgot. That's it.
No. I have no reason to be at Champs.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Why is it I can't go anywhere?
You just can't.
I'm not on television. I am not Scott Samms. I'm not on the news every day. I haven't raped anybody. There's no reason for my mug to be pasted on the newspapers. Why is it I can't go anywhere?
You can't.
So I stopped by Champs. Whoop-de-doo.
Did you have a nice time?
I didn't stay long. Place was packed. Left.
She said hello.
Say nothing to nobody. Go away. Flat back to your office.
Talk to your trainer.
Maybe.
Cool. No problem with that.
I was out. She didn't show up last night. She said, I got to work. So I figured, hey, you know what? Champ's just up the road from here. I'll stop by and say hello. There was nothing to it. Nothing else happened.
Good. Sounds like fun.
What are you concerned about?
I'd have gone with you. Nothing.
Y'all have been flirting back and forth.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, you have.
No, we haven't.
Love-hate thing. Yeah. It's cute. I mean, everybody sees it. It's cute.
Well, guys can do that with chicks and then nothing be going on.
Okay. Something's going on.
Ain't nothing going on.
Okay. I can't prove it. I can just see it.
She's got a boyfriend.
So she says.
And when has that stopped you?
Yeah, really.
I don't date chicks with boyfriends.
Only ones that are married.
I make sure they're married.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was the purpose for the phone call? Just what am I doing there?
Well, it said it's not like you to go Champs and Irving.
I don't think I was there 3 minutes. Walked in, place was packed. They had on the Aerosmith game.
Mm-hmm. Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Aerosmith game?
Yeah, didn't Aerosmith play somebody last night?
No.
They opened up. They kicked off the NFL season.
Yeah, so Steven Tyler kicked off.
No, he didn't. He sang.
Won? Who won?
Redskins.
Aerosmith never wins. So they had the game on. I just said hey to Randy and left.
Great.
That was it. That was it.
It's awfully out of your way.
It is not. Why don't you go back to your office and make sure that the refrigerator's plugged in so your plasma don't go bad?
How did she look?
She looked fine. God, she's got cans.
I know. I see him when she's working out over here. Mm-hmm.
But I've decided we're just friends.
Sure.
I've decided that men and women can be friends.
Okay. I believe you. Especially men and women when the women have really big cans and are in great shape.
Yeah. But I've decided that. I've been wrong. Men and women can be friends and there can be nothing going on. The guy doesn't always have to want to do something.
You really believe that?
Yes.
Look at me in the eyes. Mm-hmm. I really believe that.
I'd like to.
That's what I thought. Yes.
That had nothing to do with last night.
Yes, it had everything to do with last night. 250,000 bars in this town. You walked into hers.
I just want to see if she was really working.
Oh, you thought she was dodging you.
You missed her so much?
Yes, because she didn't make your session.
She said she had to work. I was just curious if she really had to work.
So you think she'd lie to you?
I don't know. That's got nothing to do with anything.
Jealous over a chick you're not even dating?
Not doing anything.
You're checking up on a chick you're not even dating.
Excuse me just a second. Did you come in here and not hum?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry?
You heard me.
Not hum?
You're supposed to come in and hum and point.
Oh.
Directly southwest. It's too late now. Get out of here.
Oh.
Go on. I just stopped by to say hi.
That's great. Check up on her.
I'm not checking up on her.
She was telling you the truth. You didn't.
It's funny because I was on my way out and I was pissed because I made the whole bar and I went, that bitch ain't here. Then I saw up in the very far left, they've got a small service bar where just the servers go.
Right.
That's the bar she was working last night.
You were going to be pissed.
I was about to chew her ass.
Why?
We're supposed to work out 4 nights a week.
So if she has something else to do.
Excuse me. This is my thing. I'm the one that's got to dance naked at LeBaire in today the 4th? Exactly 1 month. I got 1 month to get in exactly the shape I need to be, and I ain't got no time to miss no nights. I got to work out every night.
I know.
I need her every year.
You could have worked out, and you could have worked out.
I don't know what to do by myself.
You could have worked out. You know enough of them stuff.
I don't know anything.
You do.
I do not.
You know what to do.
I don't.
Okay.
They probably, go to the website.
I know, I see it. I've seen it.
They've got on my website, they've got the whole workout thing written down. I didn't know I was doing a tenth of that.
So you could have gone to the website, printed it out, and worked out if you'd chosen to.
I forgot that it was there.
Okay. But you'd rather go check and see if
I just was out driving. I took that top thingy off the vet and just drove around to see what it was like. By the way, where's the gas cap on that thing?
I have no idea.
I can't figure out how to get it open. And I got, it says on there, I got 87 miles before it runs out of gas.
I have no clue.
I can't find the thing that flips the lap open. I almost got just a butter knife.
Ask Billy the Kid. He'll tell you. It's got to be somewhere. Where's the book? It comes with a book.
I know that.
Well, where did you open it?
No.
Okay. Would have been my thing. Before I run out of gas, I think I might open the book.
Seriously, I was out last night. I went, I'm going to have to pry this thing open with a butter knife because I can't find the thing that flips open the gas hatch.
We'll find out. Billy the Kid will tell you.
What was I doing?
Playing Jerry and the V-Man's voicemail.
Oh.
Where he got mad at you for
stealing his stuff.
Yeah.
And if I was stealing his stuff, I certainly wouldn't say it on the air.
Mm-mm.
I've already given him credit for the wheel of punishment thing.
Dolt.
This guy was this close to being on this show.
Right.
Had a lot of good ideas, a lot of really good stunt ideas. Was going to go out and tape them, and we see how they played out. McNeil was going to give me a part-time salary.
From nothing. From no radio background.
Absolutely.
At the number one show.
I was going to give him a chance.
Hi, Russ. Don't know if you'll get this call, but sure, sorry I missed it. Sure, wish I could have talked to you on the air yesterday. So, hope you do what I suggested. Drive the Batmobile to a tree. That would be a good thing for you to do. JD was nice and he started his patience, and he answered my calls and my email.
Didn't I instruct him on the last email? Don't contact anybody on this show, anybody at this station, for any reason whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you got a full name for him?
Yes.
Do you have an address?
Yes, I do.
Send the PIs out there and make sure it's valid.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Really seriously. And you think you get the world by the balls, but you don't.
Yes, I do. Because if I didn't, why would you be calling me?
Mm-hmm.
I got you by the balls and you don't like it. You want to call people that have your balls. Correct. I have your balls. You have no balls. Mm-hmm. Sans balls.
And, I'm a nobody. I'm absolutely nobody. You accuse Craddock of stealing from you. And, I even helped by, bagging on him in the tapes that I sent. And,
this guy is nothing short of pathetic.
It's very sad.
Sounds like a chick that I broke up with.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Didn't think of that. It's just rattling real.
I did all these things for you.
Did this and that. And this is how you treat me.
Nobody else is going to love you.
Yeah.
Just because you think that you're who you are, that doesn't mean you could treat people like this.
You're not.
You're not going to find anybody else like me. I'll bet something like that's on here.
I didn't create the wheel, and I gave you the idea of doing a wheel of punishment. And, my email on July the 30th. And you a stunt list, and you announced you have the same day on the 1st, you announced that you have the wheel of punishment being created. And I'm dreaming here, or what? Just show some balls, tell the people the truth. Who gave you the idea of having a wheel, all right? And no matter what the you call it, just tell the people the truth, all right?
Just tell all your friends the truth.
You tell them that I'm the one that left you. You didn't leave me. You tell them what you did to me.
You tell your family, too.
Appreciate it.
What a little pissy ballless bitch.
God, yes.
I don't understand line 7. Tell me quick before we start news.
He's saying your personal trainer is the first chick you found that you cannot have. That's why you're checking up on her at Champs.
Oh, I don't know that I can't have her. I haven't asked her anything yet.
Mm-mm.
I haven't approached her. I don't want to approach her and have her say no, and then I got to look at her for the next month. Look like a dolt. And we haven't been flirting.
You have?
No, we haven't.
Well, okay. Everybody sees it except you then.
You can kid around back and forth. That's not flirting.
It's not. It's flirting.
Kidding around back and forth. It's just like hanging out with your friends. When you and I hang out, we're making jokes. Is that flirting?
I got no yams.
Well, it make any difference.
Yes,
you can't joke around with somebody and it not be flirting.
Not her. Mm-mm. Not somebody that hot. Mm-mm. That's flirting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's that I don't care about you. I'm being mean to you. I'll be the tough guy.
I don't care about her.
Make you like me.
I have no interest in her whatsoever.
You told me off the air. In the office.
say a lot of things. What did I say in the office?
You said, I'm going to play this tough guy game. I'm going to play it. I'm going to make her want me because I'm not going to want her. I'm going to be one of the few guys that doesn't want her.
I don't want her.
I'm going to be mean to her.
I really don't want her.
I'm going to be ugly. That way she'll want me because I'll be the bad guy.
I am the bad guy.
No, you're not.
I don't want her.
Okay. That's why you drove by to check up on her.
I just stopped by because it's 8 minutes up the road from here.
Didn't even stop to have a cocktail. You went to a bar.
I can't drink during the week.
You went to a bar for no reason.
Stopped by to see what it looked like. Very nice place.
Mm-hmm. See if she was there. You said you were about to walk out pissed.
So?
Okay. I'm just saying what I see.
Have no interest in her. What is it, Chris?
Russell, if he did give you the idea and you did steal the bit, that makes you no better than Craddock,
First of all, I already said where the bit came from, stupid. Did you miss that part?
I must have between the office and the car.
Well, then thank you. Apologize to me and then go do something horrible to yourself. Or come up here and let me besmirch you in the face. You take your pick.
I apologize.
Thank you. That's all I care about. First of all, I didn't steal it. We've been doing... Why am I explaining this stuff to you idiots? We've had wheel of stuff for years. Wheel of Meat, Wheel of Dicks, the fabulous Wheel of Dicks, which we'll never do. By the way, if anybody wants that bit, feel free to take it. This is absurd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like her.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Why don't you just say you like her? Okay. The game's working. You're doing a good job.
And we're not flirting.
Everybody sees it.
Well, everybody can see whatever they want to see.
Okay. And she flirts with you.
Well, she's just being nice.
No, she's not.
Arranging my notes.
Okay.
Ready for news?
If you'd like to. Stop the audio deal.
Yeah, I got something over here.
Okay.
All right, 4:55 at KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. J.D. Ryan is on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Max RX and by Middle Brewing.
Max RX Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with Max RX. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
All right, if you buy CDs, this is good news for you. Universal Music Group said it's going to cut list price on compact discs by as much as 30% in an effort to boost sales that have been kind of slowed down by free online music sharing services such as Kazaa. Starting in October, it's going to trim its prices on most CDs to $12.98 from the current $16.98 to $18.98 range price. Historically, large retailers have sold new CDs at considerably less, so manufacturers suggest lower than the manufacturer's suggested retail price.
Have you heard one of the latest ploys? I think it's either by the RAII, recording industry, or one of the record companies, I don't know which. They won't come after you if you swear to them you erased all the music off your hard drive and send them a notarized letter saying you did that.
No, just that.
And we
swear.
And we won't come get you. We swear. Send us something notarized with your name on it and your address. And nothing else, and we'll let it go.
Promise that you did download some, but you erased them.
Yeah. It's all gone. And we like you again.
It'll be okay.
Yes. There'll be some complimentary cheese in it for you. Just take it.
Just tell me if you did. It'll be
right,
okay.
It'll be all right. Yes. We ain't never dated chicks. No. We're certainly going to fall for this. Dibs. Go ahead.
All right, for 3 years in a row, Houston, Texas was named America's fattest city by Men's Fitness magazine, so Houston officials have launched a weight loss program called Get Lean Houston, and its official sponsor is McDonald's. All 253 Houston McDonald's will serve veggie burgers and low-fat salads and distribute tips on how to get in shape. A man who was behind the wheel when a car went into the lake, killing 3 children strapped inside, has been charged with driving under the influence. Maurice Lagrone Jr. and his girlfriend, Amanda Ham, escaped the car after it went off the boat ramp Tuesday evening this week, but Ham's 3 children were still trapped inside. Ham called 911 from a payphone, and emergency workers were at the scene in about 5 minutes. But Christopher Ham, Austin Brown were pronounced dead at the scene, and Kylie Ham, was 23 months old, was flown to a hospital but died on Wednesday. Taco Bell in Caddo Valley, Arkansas, called police when a man showed up there wearing a black Speedo and a cutoff shirt, and the police cited the guy for indecent exposure. In Arkansas, you can be charged with indecent exposure if you are likely to, quote, cause affront or harm and alarm. So now the well-dressed guy faces up to a $750 fine and jail time, possibly, for wearing his Speedo into a McDonald's. Who said this? I had a bitch when I was in prison, but we never had sex. Was it Daryl Strawberry? Was it Suge Knight? Yeah. Suge Knight, Tanya Harding, or Heidi Fleiss? I had a bitch when I was in prison, but we never had sex. Daryl Strawberry, Heidi Fleiss, Suge Knight, or Tanya Harding?
I go with Heidi.
You're correct. Our friend by Heidi Fleiss had a bitch when she was in prison.
She never mentioned any of that.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the rest of the Sizemore tapes? Wasn't Bonehead supposed to go through those?
Yes, he was.
Why is it I always have to check up on stuff? Why can't I give somebody a duty and they come back to me and go, okay, here's the status on this?
I don't have an answer for that.
Vlad.
You just instant messaged me. The audio cannot be fixed.
Why is it I'm just now finding that out? Why wasn't I told that as soon as he found out? How long has he known? How long have you known?
I knew this morning.
And I'm just now finding out why.
Because I messed up.
All right, here's the new rule. If I give a duty and it doesn't get done and I don't get an update, you lose a vacation day and I poke you in the eyeball.
Fair enough.
I'm tired of being the adult in this dump.
Mm-hmm.
How sad is that? Is I got to be the most mature guy and I crap in a cat box.
Yes. Yesterday on Access Hollywood, Britney Spears says her mom and her dad thought the little kiss with Madonna on the MTV Music Awards was A-OK. And she says, and my dad, weird enough, he thought it was fine too. Cut number 1 is her comment about the kiss on the MTV Video Music Awards.
I'm going to get me a bumper sticker. I break for buck.
That's not it.
Wow. Is this the wrong cut?
That's the wrong disc. Mine was cut number 1.
What is the cut I'm playing again?
It's Britney talking about the kiss of her and Madonna smooching.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Britney Spears. Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it.
That don't sound like Britney Spears.
No, it doesn't. I didn't even know she liked to watch people eat cheese either.
What cut?
Cut 1.
All right, here it is.
I haven't kissed anybody in a while, so I think she'll make do for a while. So it was cool.
Here we are. Big build-up.
That's it?
Of delivery. That's all she said about it.
All right.
All right. Dickie Roberts, former child star, opens up in theaters today.
That is going to blow. He has been all over the place.
I know.
I saw him on with Cogill on Channel 8. Trying to think what he did. I've seen him do 3 or 4 interviews all in the course of 2 or 3 days, and that always means great big stinky.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll be fun is the former kid performers that are on the show with him. Corey Feldman, a little update on these guys. Corey Feldman's in it. He's 32 now. His latest plans are to direct and star in a new horror film called Nightmare Carnival. Yeah. Barry Williams is now 48.
That's Greg Brady.
Right. He stars in Viva Las Vegas, which is a live song and dance show at the Suncoast Resort in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Leif Garrett is now 41. He is promoting a new DVD for the 20th anniversary of The Outsiders, recording music for a new album. Mm-hmm. And Danny Bonaducci, of course, Snow is 44, co-hosts the daytime show The Other Half, also co-hosts a morning radio show called The Jamie and Danny Show. That's in L.A.
And I bet it's a fabulous one.
Dustin Diamond is also in this. He's 26. Yeah, he tours
doing stand-up.
Stand-up comedian, yeah. Cut number, well, if you want to hear David Spade talk about it, it's cut number 2. Recalls the day many of the former child stars were assembled to sing the song for the end credit sequence. Cut 2. Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it.
It was a big day there. It's going to be a lot.
What cut?
Cut 2.
That song was like a day of...
What song is he talking about?
The end credit sequence. All the former stars got back together to sing it at the end of the movie.
Oh, for the movie.
Right. And he's just saying how all these guys are basically has-beens, but they all had their little things they had to have and demands they had. And
got it. 1,000 town cars. It was like they're all coming in. I'm like, what's next? You know, who's that one? Oh, God. This one's happy. This one's cranky. This one doesn't want to be here. This one won't sing unless you get up on the bleachers with him. This one wants Adam Sandler on the set at all times. It was unbelievable. So we, overall, they were happy and had a great time. But yeah, it's not just one thing. They're all different. You know, a lot of demo tapes going out.
And let's see, cut number 3 is actually a scene. All the child stars are together, and they're talking about people they do and don't like.
Well, I like this concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all sitting together. I think they're playing pool or something.
You know? Probably poker.
Who I don't get, it's Brad Pitt.
Yeah, what's up with Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt changes his hair every
Are girls really into guys with great hair, pretty faces, and built like a truck?
Yeah, actually.
You know, one time, someone thought I was Brad Pitt from the side.
Yeah, I know like 20 people who thought you were a girl, not from the side.
Mickey Roberts, former child star, opening up in theaters. That is today. And let's see, that's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, Live 105.3, the Talk to Ross, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I was able to get the job I wanted without it.
Turn it off. Stop. Don't frame over here. Get Stephen off it. Get off me. What is he? Why is he chasing him? He wants to get you. Stop. They come again. You guys. No. Don't pull me. Pull me underneath with you. He stopped the break. Listen to you. Pull me underneath with you. Out of your mind.
I'm out. Working out with the barbells during the break.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't have no live spot. He comes walking by.
See, all buff.
Wigs out. What's in my ass? How long the mic's been on?
He started to scream and I said, stop.
I thought it was safe in here, like, you know, some kind of...
He'll follow you.
Going into a church.
No, not with him. I'm going into a Catholic church with him. Quit feeling your buddy. Did he get in?
He was smacking my ass.
Yes, he was. And what's up with dragging me?
I tried going under the console again, and I knew that if you got my feet, I was screwed. That's why I grabbed your feet.
God. We're still in a break.
How many spots we got left? That's the wrong one, isn't it? I can't see. There's something about having a gay guy chasing you.
Yeah.
that make you run fast.
He caught you, too.
Looked like he got through most of the building. I just heard him squeal. Ooh, that is such a turtle.
That was it. I got like 2 5-pound dumbbells. I don't want to strain myself.
I understand.
And I'm doing the alternating curls. Mm-hmm. And he walks by, and that's just where he wigged. All right.
Call Russ, who is impervious to all that surrounds him. Now at 214-787-1053.
My ass is red.
Well, he was hitting it. He didn't get in it, though.
No, but as he was slapping the hell out of it, look at this.
I don't want to see
You ain't got to look at all of it, but I'm telling you, it's red. Wait.
Oh, God. I can't. God almighty. That's red.
He was slapping the hell out of me. Maybe he's trying to moosh it up before he got into it.
I mean, that's spanking website red.
Yes. And I just showed you the top part. You don't see down there where the meaty was getting slapped.
Man.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. Oh, I finished news? Yeah, traffic.
Where's Gail? Hi, Gail.
Hi, Russ. You know what?
Don't.
What?
Just don't.
What?
What are you going to say?
I was going to say, if that was a man treating a woman like that, it would be attempted rape.
I already said that. I said it was sexual harassment.
Battery.
Yes. Especially after whacking my ass.
Mm-hmm. It is battery.
And he chased me from that door all the way out to where it leads out into the front parking lot, and he almost caught me there. Then went up the stairs and came back down around. I don't like this.
I don't think I would like it if I were you either. Nothing against Big Gay Steven, but that's not exactly the right way to
He jumped him last night in the hall after the show.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Oh, no.
Rode him right. Comes on, opens the door in the production room.
I'm running up and down the halls. I got a can of Diet Sunkist. I'm slinging orange all over the place, running the hell from Steven. And I'm screaming, and JD's in one of the studios cutting a promo for the day. He comes flying out. You won't know what the hell's going on. And he sees Steven just grip to me.
Wow.
Looks like one of those fish that sucks the side of an aquarium.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might have to get a restraining order.
It doesn't mean any harm.
He wants in my
He doesn't want to hurt you.
He wants in me.
Well,
give him one
doesn't
kiss.
mean any harm.
I'm not giving him no kiss.
It'll be over with. Tell him
No,
you'll kiss
it
him
wouldn't.
once.
I will not. You kiss him.
No. You don't want me.
I think he wants anybody with a ding-a-dong. He would probably like you, too.
Turn him on, because you got the muscles and you're getting buff. That's where all this started. You started working out.
No, he's been harassing me for a while.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you ever ask Randy out?
No.
Oh.
Why?
I think you should.
She said she got a boyfriend.
Well,
I'll call her.
you would say no.
I'll call her during this next break.
Okay.
I
think that's a great idea.
I got no plans for this weekend.
Besides that, she's pretty tough, isn't she?
Yeah.
She could protect you from Big Gay Steven.
Run interference for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting tired of swatting him out of my ass.
Oh, you.
All right, what do you got?
I've got Blockbuster, Southern Comfort, Enjoy Internet.
All right, your out cue is getjoi.net.
Introducing the Blockbuster Game Freedom Pass. Now you can game all you want the way you want for one low monthly fee, just $19.99. Details at participating Blockbuster stores. Southern Comfort. For nights the stars align, the dots connect, and it all comes together. Southern Comfort. Between friends. Joy.net. Quality internet for $6.95 a month. It's fast, reliable, and secure. Internet with no advertising, just clean, straightforward service. Go to www.getjoi.net.
Well, big old backup in Oak Cliff right now. Northbound 35 at Colorado. A wreck in the center lane has traffic backed up past the zoo. Southbound Central at 635. The right lane's blocked. You're back up beyond Arapahoe and Richardson. Also, southbound Central at Royal, there's a wreck. 2 lanes are blocked, the 2 left ones. And on southbound 35 Simmons at the tollway, the right lane's blocked. This is a big old gooseneck type tractor trailer. In Bedford on westbound 183 at Murphy Road, there's a wreck in the left lane with a backup into Euless. And in Fort Worth on northbound 35, the North Freeway at Northside Drive, a crash, keeping traffic slow coming out of downtown. It's new. It's a new choice. It's here now, and it's time to ask your doctor about New Levitra. New Levitra Vardenafil, HCl. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3 to talk to Rocks, Texas.
We have a picture-perfect weekend in store. Going to be 62 for the low tonight and sunny, and 87 tomorrow. Sunny, 89 by Sunday. We have 87 degrees currently. Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
While Gail was doing traffic on 4, 5, or 8 up here on one of the TVs, was video of Bolton crying his ass off. Is that the video you guys were talking about earlier this week?
I didn't see it. I was looking down, but probably. Yeah, if he's crying, then it had to be the same one.
Is that the one, Dan? How long did that last?
Oh, didn't he run off pretty quick?
I don't know. I didn't see any of it.
The only time I saw it on the news, all I saw was like about a 5 to 10 second blurb of it.
That's all I saw. But I didn't know what the audio was. I mean, he's just bawling.
Yeah.
I don't want a chief of police that cries
and runs away.
Yeah, unless he's crying over a fallen officer.
Yeah.
But you don't want somebody to cry because they got fired. That's a chick thing. What's the matter with him? Probably cried like that when they canceled Different Strokes.
Crying and he's preaching. He's not acting like a police chief.
Maybe he knows he's never going back. I don't know why. The fact that he's getting real showy about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the whole thing Sunday was just almost embarrassing.
It's like I say, it would be different if I got fired and I did all that stuff. You'd expect that. He's a chief of police, a police officer. You hold them to a higher, expectation than you do somebody like me.
Mm-hmm.
I cry every time I get fired.
Mm-hmm.
My ass hurts.
I know he got you good. I didn't realize he was hitting you so hard.
You couldn't hear it on the air?
I could hear it, but it just looked like he was doing like that.
No. Yeah, Dan?
You deserve everything he gives you, Russ. You're like one of them chicks that teases a guy and eggs him on and finally lose it. And you just made Big Gay Steven lose it.
I didn't know he was in the building.
Oh, you knew. You've been showing that ass to him. You've been working out in front of him. You've been teasing the poor guy, and he finally lost his mind.
So I'm just supposed to give in?
Just give it up.
All right.
No.
I could do better than that.
Yeah, you could. Yes.
I mean, really, if I had to go gay.
Yeah, you wouldn't go, Steven.
No.
Smooth, young, buff boy.
He ain't smooth.
I'd say that's what you would go with.
Oh. Like who?
No. No idea.
I just want to see how far you're going to carry
I'm
that.
not going to carry it any further than this.
Oh, yes, hurts. Not bad enough I'm sore. Yes, Angel?
I hate you, Russ Martin.
All right.
I hate you.
Okay.
What's that about?
I don't know.
She hates you.
You still there? You still hate me?
Yes.
All right. By the way, I'm out during one of the breaks.
Yes.
And some chick's leaving. Hugs me, says goodbye. It's nice working here.
Okay.
Who was that?
I have no idea. I don't know who was leaving.
I don't think I've ever seen that chick before in my life.
Well, they all know you.
I don't know who she was. I've really enjoyed working here, and I've enjoyed being in the same building with you. Goodbye.
Was she hot? Because we pretty much...
I was more shocked that I didn't know who the hell it was.
Yeah.
It's like the receptionist had been here for 4 years. I didn't know she was gone until like a month and a half later.
I know.
I can't keep track of all these people.
I know. You come in at 3 and you leave pretty much. And by the time we get out of here, everybody's gone.
And I felt bad because she was starting to cry. I'm really going to miss you. She walks out and I looked at Trey and went, who was that? He goes, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Are you stupid?
I didn't know. I don't know why you can't say a name.
I think it's just best that you don't.
Okay. You're just like saying anything bad about her.
We don't know why she left or if she wants anybody to know that she left.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
We talked about people left even before.
He sends you the message and then you read it. I don't know which one of you was stupid.
I didn't know that you didn't want that name on the air.
I don't know who it is, and I don't know why they left. Do you know why they left?
Yes.
Okay, well then if you know, then tell yourself and shut up.
Okay.
What is it, Angel?
My boyfriend and I...
Shut up.
No, you shut up. You.
I can't hang the phone up.
Russ, I hate you.
Oh.
You will burn in hell for...
Look at that!
You can't get rid of her? Just unplug it. You get rid of everybody.
I hate you, Russ Martin.
You ever see it do that?
No. It has to lock on a nut.
We dated over a year and a half.
I've unplugged the phone and she's still there.
We started arguing and then we broke up. It's all your fault. Damn you.
All right. Sorry to hear that.
Now he's dating this 20-year-old stripper. Thank you very much.
You're screwed.
Finally, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. It's gone. The last hour, hour and a half of the show is going to absolutely blow.
Why?
Got an idiot on the phone I can't get rid of.
Yes.
Trey's giving you names. You're reading it on the air. We don't know why anybody leaves this place. Never said the receptionist's name. What's the matter with you people?
You said somebody else's name one time when they left.
Who?
I ain't going to say it now. You'll scream at me.
Well, who was it?
The guy from the golf show.
I don't know who that is. You can say his name now. I think he quit. Who was it?
Gribben.
Oh, Steve Gribben?
Yeah.
Is he gone?
Yeah. For months.
I miss Gribben.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Oh, just away. Work somewhere else.
Oh. Still married to that chick over at Channel 11?
I believe so.
Hot blonde?
Mm-hmm.
How'd he get that?
Sandy.
Yeah. What's her name? I don't think it's Sandy Gribben.
No. I can't.
She's got a different name.
Yeah.
Hot blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like he's, a big rich star or something. He kind of looks like a young Gabby Hayes.
Yeah. They were both out in L.A. And that's where they met. He's a mover and shaker out there.
He was?
Yeah.
Gribben.
Yes.
Steve Gribben?
Yes. He's a very, very good sales guy.
Steve Gribben.
He is. Do you have any idea what they were making every week on that 2-hour golf show?
No. I know how much plug oil went through the station.
I was talking about
Look,
cash.
here I am in sunny Las Vegas. Not a golf course to be found, but I'm here for the golf show. We'd like to thank all our sponsors for sending us out here. Not a golf course to be found, but here we are, broadcasting from sunny Las Vegas.
Brought a golf ball with us.
Yes, we have a golf ball and we have a club. We'll be looking at those later, here from sunny Las Vegas, where there's no golf course to be found.
Yes. Hargett's gone too.
Steve Hargett?
Yeah.
I knew he was gone.
Okay.
I miss him.
Yeah.
What was the marriage thing you were going to bring up during the break? Oh, back up. What's the Brokaw thing?
I'm not even sure we can air this. We'll be ready to hit this is just something that aired on national television. You always talk about Tom Brokaw.
Well, if aired on TV, why can't we air it?
Just listen to it.
Did it air on national TV?
It did. Air on national TV in its entirety.
All right.
Oh, it's cut to...
I'll play them all till I find it.
It's the last one. I think it's 5.
Okay, here comes cut 5.
No. Cut 4.
Hey, here comes cut 4.
The key component in what's...
That's it?
That would be it.
All right.
The key component in what the president insists is the job stimulus program. Ohio, a strong Republican state, is hurting economically. And as NBC David Gregory reports tonight, the president took his message right to a powerful Ohio Republican who is not convinced the tax cuts are the answer.
I'm going to hit it. What's the matter with him?
No.
I guess I could have let that air.
It aired on TV?
Well, it was a slur.
Just a slur.
He didn't mean to do it, but
no.
Instead of saying tax cuts, he threw a consonant in there.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he correct himself?
I think you could see his eyes kind of go, ooh. At that point, you don't want to.
I didn't really say that.
That way, you don't really want to draw attention.
What do you mean draw attention to it? He actually said the C word on national television.
Yes, I know.
You didn't edit that.
No, that's not edited. Came off the network just like that.
The key component in what the president insists is a job stimulus program. Ohio...
I'll cut it out where he actually says it. Does he stumble?
Kind of just extenuates the word.
Strong Republican state is hurting economically. And as NBC David Gregory reports tonight, the president took his message right to a powerful Ohio Republican who is not convinced that tax are the answer.
He doesn't say tax cuts.
Why wouldn't you just correct yourself? Everybody knows what you said.
I think maybe he's thinking I'd draw more attention to it if I say anything.
No.
Yeah.
You actually said it. How does he... Why? Who? You listen to him talk?
Yes.
Listen to all the words he's... Forget that one. That's a dandy.
Yeah. Thought you might enjoy that.
But listen to all the other things that he slurs. Dan, I get the idea. I see 3 or 4 lines that say it got out on the air. Then I probably know that it got out. So there's certainly no reason to have 8 people on the phone. Get in here and spin this wheel again. Listen to him talk. He slurs president.
Right.
The key component in what the president insists is a job stimulus program. Ohio, a strong Republican state, is hurting economically. And as NBC David Gregory reports tonight, the president...
David Gregory reports tonight.
David
Gregory, Ohio, tax... Forget the fact that he's on national television. How'd you get a job at a local station? That's not a borderline speech impediment. That's a bad one.
He's not only on national, he's their head guy. He's their lead.
Worst to hit that island.
This is live TV right now.
The hurricane began moving across Bermuda with winds of devastating force, more than 100 miles an hour. And NBC's Ashley Banfield.
Ashley Banfield.
Tom, we're coming to you from inside a hotel where we have now been evacuated.
She was hot. I should have banged her when she was here. Yeah.
Really picking up. We've just lost.
I don't like the fact she went with the dark hair and the dark glasses.
She doesn't look hot anymore.
Well, she did that when she went over to overseas, the war stuff, so they focused more on her as a journalist instead of being a hot piece of ass, which she is. Ashley Banfield.
And they're sending her to a place where there's 125 mile an hour winds, and there's nowhere to go. It's an island.
Maybe they're mad at her.
I guess.
Good evening. It's time roll call from ABC News in New York. Out in the middle of a horrible, horrible storm is Ashley Banfield, the stupid tax. Yeah. Maybe he had a bet with somebody. He goes, hey, I bet I can slip out the C word on national television and nobody says anything. Bet? I'd love to see the video. Is there video or is it just audio of him doing that?
There's video. I could send it to you.
Does his eyes roll? Do his eyes roll? Or?
He kind of blinks. His eyes kind of do that wide thing like,
oh, so.
And then he just kind of goes back. If I pretend like I didn't say it, they won't think I did.
No, I would say that's pretty, of all the words he couldn't pronounce, he got that one right.
Yes.
The key component in what the president insists is a job stimulus program. Ohio, a strong Republican state, is hurting economically. And as NBC David Gregory reports...
David Gregory is hurting financially.
Right. The president took his message right to a powerful Ohio Republican who is not convinced that tax are the answer.
Somebody should talk with him.
What are you going to tell him? He's their head guy.
Isn't it about time for him to check out?
I don't know. They hang around. Look at Walter Cronkite.
I don't believe he ever said tax C words.
No.
I don't think Peter Jennings ever dropped a C word on television. He talks like he's drunk.
He does. I don't believe he is, but he talks like it.
Ashley Banfield's a little sweetie. Mm-hmm. Somebody said she used to go down to Deep Ellum and sing.
You know that?
Like a local band. Did you ever hear that, Dan? You what?
I heard the same thing a couple years back, yeah.
You ever saw her?
No, I someone had called and said that I had a friend of mine actually saw her doing it, but I couldn't remember where or what they were singing, and I wasn't able to go check it out.
No. She never responded to any of my emails.
Any of your emails?
Yeah.
What'd you send her?
Invite her on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe go out for some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
She never responded even?
She's snooty. Obviously, she ain't giving it to Tom Brokaw either.
Apparently not.
Good evening, it's Tom Brokaw from NBC News in New York. Horrible storm in Florida. Has she given it up? Ashley Banfield wouldn't be there. Ashley. Nice little hum job would have kept you out of that hurricane. Ashley. All right. What was the marriage thing you were talking about before we got off to Brokaw?
Oh, it's just a book. Just a new book.
God, we got an hour and a half.
We had lots to do.
All right, well, go ahead. What do you got?
It's a book called The Marriage Trap. It's just funny that somebody's written a book that...
Do we have to break? Do we really?
Yeah, it's 20 minutes.
No, it ain't.
We get out at 5:14.
What the hell we do for the last 20 minutes?
Brokaw, traffic.
Looked at your butt where Big Steven slapped you?
Uh-huh. All right, give me this thing in a nutshell. If it's worth anything, we'll come back and finish it.
It's a book that wrestles with monogamy and its modern discontent. You said basically...
Was it one page?
No.
It's got to be one page.
It's not. It's
a one-page book.
Just the article.
Monogamy isn't possible for a long-term marriage.
Well,
it's a one-page book.
It is.
It's a one-page book.
Monogamy.
If it's more than one page, you're getting ripped off.
No, it's not. It just goes on to say a lot of the things you say. This is this one chick's opinion.
Well?
You want to read? Well, I can go into the whole thing. It's about 4 or 5 pages.
Okay, well, hang on.
Cut it down.
We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Okay.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Here are the rules for calling the Russ Martin Show. Do not call and ask for phone numbers or websites. Do not call with a joke you saw in a movie, on TV, on a bumper sticker, on the internet, or you heard in the 8th grade. Do not call and ask for advertisers' phone numbers. Call information and ask them. Do turn your radio down. Do get to the point.
What's the matter with you?
In front of a mirror before calling.
What I said off the
waste
air.
time telling Russ your name. He's far too important and busy. He won't remember it anyway. If you understand these rules, call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
I put that water in the fridge for me.
So you throw it out?
Nope, you poured it even though you knew it was mine.
I'll get you another one. We got tons of it. So you throw it in the trash can along with my cup?
What'd you get? That was my water.
Yes. I can't have any water.
No.
Okay, fine. All the stuff I share with you. I see you in there eating the candy and the cookies I brought.
I didn't touch that.
And slap it. You lie to somebody else. I saw you eating it.
You did not?
Yes. Should have slapped it out of your mouth instead of throwing my stuff in the trash can. I got nothing to drink.
Sorry.
No, you're not. Proud of yourself. Over here like you're looking for something. Where'd I put that? Oh, there it is. In the trash can.
It fell.
It didn't fail. You picked it up and dropped it in there.
Thought you were done with it.
Just poured it. You are such a little kid.
What were we doing before the break?
We're talking about the Marriage Trap book.
Oh, the one-page book?
It's not a one-page book.
It's got to be.
says numbers seem to back up her thesis. This lady wrote this book. It's called Against Love. And let's see, Betty Friedman is her name.
I don't care.
Okay. The numbers seem to back up her thesis. Modern marriage doesn't work for the majority of people. The rate of divorce has roughly doubled since the 60s. Half of all marriages end in divorce. And as sketchy poll data can be, says found that only 38% of married couples describe themselves as happy.
All right, so what's her point?
She goes on to say the answer
She doesn't really go this far into the book to say that monogamy isn't something natural. Because it's not.
Well,
not for guys.
She actually agrees with you. She said,
why does it take more than one page?
The answer is
look at all the stats, look at all the results, look at everything, look at all the guys that are losing their 401ks to some bitch. Marriages aren't working. Guys aren't supposed to be monogamous. Set us free.
But it's
Let us go.
It's our society.
It ain't our society.
It is our society.
I'll tell you what it is. It's society is finally catching up with what's natural for men is we're not supposed to be monogamous. We have tried to fit into civilization and be monogamous, and we're not supposed to be.
So then we leave the women to do what? Stay home?
They're supposed to be monogamous. They're supposed to stay at home and nest.
Well, this doesn't really split it up male-female.
I don't care how it splits it up. I'm telling you the way it really is.
It says marriage is an insidious social structure harnessed by capitalism to get us to have kids and work harder to support them. Goes on saying the connection between sex and love, she argues, doesn't last as long as the need for each. And we probably shouldn't invest so much of our own happiness in the idea that someone else can help us sustain it. So spend so much time trying to make unhappy relationships work. For this model to work, she argues the social decisions need to start reflecting the reality of declining marriage rates, not the fairy tale happily ever after. Do we need a new way of thinking about love and domestic life? Marriage could be a form of renewable contract, which is what you said.
Yeah, you get married every 3 or 4 years, but not to the same person.
Might it be possible to envision committed, non-monogamous, heterosexual relationships? She doesn't say just for men, though.
I don't know what you're saying.
And can you possibly envision committed, non-monogamous, and you're still together, but you screw other people?
Yes, I like that.
For
the guy.
Well,
because it's natural for us. It's not natural for women. It's not. And that's why it sounds cool. Let me straighten some things out here.
Okay.
That's why it sounds cool when guys brag about their conquest with other chicks. Nobody thinks poorly of them because naturally that's what we're supposed to do. That's why when you hear a woman being with a bunch of guys, she's a slut because naturally she's not supposed to be with a bunch of guys. She's supposed to be with one person, have those kids, nest, and stay with them until you're dead. Okay. That's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And at a certain point, the women, we're not supposed to be attracted to them anymore. That's why God gives them mustaches. After they hit menopause and they can't reproduce, that's the way God tags them is he gives them the mustaches so we know don't just screw it because that fruit went bad. Thank you.
Okay. You're making sense. It wraps up saying, these days, even sitcoms reflect her way of thinking. In a Seinfeld episode, Kramer asks Jerry if he and his girlfriend are thinking about marriage and family, and then cuts him off. They're prisons, man-made prisons. They're doing time. You get up in the morning, she's there. You go to sleep at night, she's there. If you got to ask permission, you even got to ask permission to go to the bathroom. That's how she wraps up.
I'm sure some guys like that lifestyle. Excuse me. I can't
imagine. Do you think they like the lifestyle, or do you think they just settled into it for the other things it provides, which is, it's nice to have kids and a family. Go home to somebody.
I think.
And it's what society expects for them.
I'm only speaking from what I can guess with Eddie. I think Eddie likes it because he married somebody smarter than him that can handle life's duties, money, watching things, keeping a track on stuff, watching the kids, doing all the daily things that kids need to have, responsible adult around. And then when somebody needs to go crazy, Eddie's there. Mm-hmm. Is that pretty close?
Nail on the head.
Okay. Do what?
And she's cute to me, too.
So. Yes, she is. She's very cute. Mm-hmm. And I mean that in a non-threatening way. So stare away. Look someplace else. Forget where I was going with this.
Some people can do it. Some people. So you think Eddie has settled into that for the positive?
I think it meets a lot of Eddie's needs. Will they be married forever? I don't know. Only because he's sitting here, I'll say yes.
Okay.
I fanned it away.
You fanned it toward him.
No, I fanned it this way. I fanned it towards you. Since I went back to oatmeal, they're quite stinky.
Right.
Where was I?
Marriage.
Yes. I think 3 or 4 years. First of all, I can't imagine getting in a relationship and having somebody's name tattooed on me. Look at Billy Bob and Angelina. They're having to go back and get their tattoos covered up with something.
We didn't see that coming, though. Stars like that to do that is just so retarded.
I have never been in love to the point to where I can't see myself with for the time being, I can't see myself with anybody else. But I know it's not going to last more than 3 or 4 years. You get tired of anything after 3 or 4 years.
There was that girl you were with that you thought, I mean, everything was perfect. Sundays, y'all just did everything perfect. She'd like to do what you did. She liked hanging out at the house.
I knew that was a finite relationship. I knew.
Only because she wanted a kid. If she did not want children.
I knew I wasn't going to be with her forever.
Why?
For that point in my life, she fulfilled everything that I wanted. Knew how to deal with me. Hated the same things that I hated.
Mm-hmm. And why couldn't she be in your life today?
We're taking the kid out of the equation.
Kid out of the equation.
Because I would get tired of her.
You don't. You fall deeper in love.
I don't think you do.
Yes,
I think you
do.
get tired of her.
No.
Well, can I screw somebody else?
No.
Well, then I'm going to get tired of her. I don't care how perfect the woman is. I'm going to bang somebody else. I can't help it. I've tried not to help it. I can't help it.
That's you. That's not every man. For some men, the risk of losing the love in the relationship is not worth the little 20 minutes of, flesh pounding.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I know
people stay married.
A lot of people. My sister, and my brother-in-law.
The majority of people stay married.
20 years. Majority. No.
Thank you.
No.
Then more people agree with me.
I agree.
And you know damn well Ashley Banfield wasn't coughing it up for Tom Brokaw. That's why she's down there in the middle of that storm.
Yeah.
Good evening, it's Tom Brokaw for ABC Nightly News in New York. Ashley Banfield, who obviously was a swallow in the eye of the storm. Try that for a blow job.
That's sick. That's not why they send her there.
You don't send somebody down in the eye of a storm that's supposed to be a highly regarded correspondent unless something didn't happen.
If our ground zero in Iraq were bad, go down there in a storm.
Good evening, it's Tom Brokaw for ABC Nightly News in New York. Yeah. Maybe next time you'll touch so Willie. Ashley Banfield, who won't swallow a peacock, is down in the middle of a storm, very bad storm. She could come back at any minute if she just come back and squeeze the peacock. In the meantime, get that kind strong in here.
Somebody else has a speech impediment. Connie Chun.
Does she really?
She slightly, she like does that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
All right. So anyway, my point is, I think marriages should last 4 or 5 years. That would be perfect.
Well, nobody's going to want to go into it with that, especially raising children.
I like to think of marriages as like having pets. You need a new one every 5-6 years. Unless they live longer than that.
I was going to say, actually, your Abby is 8. You ready to get rid of her? You bored with her?
No.
Why? Because you love her.
But when she goes, I'm sure I'll get another dog.
You will. You'll be very sad.
I will be horribly sad. But I will be renewed when the next... I don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
I leave the radio on at home. She could hear this.
Sorry. You leave the radio on at home?
So there's noise. Oh. You don't want somebody sitting in a room all day, dark, with no noise.
Okay. I want some music for her.
Wanted to hear Daddy's voice.
That's what I thought.
There's Bolton on TV.
Well, Ms. Johnson, I have good news.
That's the wrong one.
Losing his job. And while he may have garnered pity among his supporters, most viewers were less than sympathetic.
Other people are out there.
It's audio from Channel 4.
He needs to shut up and grow up.
I like that chick. And obviously that's their viewer feedback thing. Look at him crying. I don't want him as chief of police for the city of Dallas. Man, he's just turned into a nut.
Yeah.
Actually, he's probably always been that freaky, and he's just tried to conceal it while he's been chief of police. Now, he doesn't have the guidelines to fit in. He goes, all right, I can go back to being a nut. What's that time, man?
Marriage.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. That's fine.
It's not. Nobody wants to go in raising kids saying, okay, 4 or 5 years, and then I'm going to leave you to raise these kids while I go over here with, hot chicks. What woman would want to go in that relationship?
Well, you don't tell them.
So you're going to do that 4 or 5 years, have a kid with her. Go over here, have 4.
No kids. I'm not having kids.
Well, that's you, but the average person does.
Well, also, I'm not going to tell them I'm sterile.
I know. You're going to lie.
I'm not going to lie.
You are going to lie if you're
It's not going to come up.
It always comes up.
No, it won't. I can dance around all of it.
That's lying.
No, it's
That's
not.
dancing around.
It is not. We get married. You're going to be married for 2 or 3 years, and then decide you want to have a kid. And then we try for a couple of years, and I keep telling her something must be wrong with your eggs. Why don't you go get your eggs checked? And she gets her eggs checked a few times. They said there ain't nothing wrong with your eggs.
Okay, and then you go and
then I'll go and I'll check, and they go, "Oh my God, you're impotent." "Oh no, honey, I'm impotent." "What are we going to do?" Let's take another year to think about it. And by then the marriage is over and I'm free and clear. And I go on to the next one.
It's not healthy.
It's very healthy.
No, it's not.
Would you want to bring a kid into this world with me?
No, I realize you're not going to have children.
Thank you. It's very healthy.
But you're going to find women that do. That's just nature. You talk about nature, that's nature.
They can want all the kids that they want. I ain't giving them one.
Clearly you're not.
Go ahead, Christopher.
Hey, Russ, I was kind of looking for an outside opinion, if you could.
Okay.
I got married about 20 years ago. Didn't really have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Bought my wife just kind of a moderate type wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting ready to celebrate our 20th, and she wants some great big monstrosity of a ring because all her friends have one.
She actually asked for one?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I mean, you think that?
No.
She said she feels embarrassed a little because all her friends got great big rings, and I'm now making a lot more money.
Well, why wouldn't you want to upgrade the ring?
First of all, he wouldn't want to do it because she asked for it.
Well,
you want to do something. It's just like cleaning your room. You want to clean your room before you're asked to do it. So that way you feel good about it. After somebody does it, then you feel like you got to do it to shut them up.
Well, maybe.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I'm kind of a little irritated that she'd even ask.
Well, had you offered or thought about it or brought it up, maybe you don't even know that it bothers her.
Well, no, we've argued about it.
Oh, well, then
it's been an issue. I mean, she wants something like 2 carat, some ridiculous expensive ring.
What do those cost, Eddie?
2 carat?
I mean, like if you went over to like Richardson.
Just the diamond alone on a 2 carat, depending on the grade, I mean, you can spend a few $1,000s easily.
On a 2 carat?
Yeah, if it's a good grade.
Mm. You know, even if you got the money and you want to drop it, I don't know that I would. My friends don't. No, her friends haven't said anything. Your friends aren't going to say, "Hey, what's wrong with that ring?"
No, they're not.
No, she said she's embarrassed.
She's embarrassed
around her friends
because they probably have bigger rings.
Well, yeah, most of them are. It's been like their second and third marriages.
It's a big deal with chicks. It really is.
Do you love her?
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
treat her
I've been
well?
with her 20 years.
Treat her well?
Oh yeah.
Have a nice home together? You a good provider?
Yes.
She's got all she needs. Screw her. She really does. If that ring is going to be the defining factor in there, yeah, well then let it go. If he's doing everything else, you're going to sit there and focus on that ring? Screw her. Leave her.
No.
Tell her if she wants a bigger ring, she can have the ring, and you're going to leave her. God. Put things into perspective.
No.
What's more important to you? A stupid piece of rock or everything that I've given you over 20 years? I'd leave her. I'd go begging somebody to take pictures just to show her.
No.
Here's your ring. And here's where it was before you... Yeah. Here's where I dug it out of.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I thought. I didn't think I was too off keel here.
I've always been a big stickler with chicks that want stuff just to prove something.
Well, it's more
you've proven more than enough. Unless you're hiding something, you've proven more than enough in the last 20 years. You've been a good husband, good provider. You guys have kids?
Yeah. I
good
mean,
father?
In college.
Okay.
Why don't you tell her it's not going to happen and then surprise her?
Well, I mean, then it's kind of...
Well, here's the problem with that. It's not going to happen. They get into an argument. Then he's got to get the ring. Or he was going to get it to surprise her. Mm-hmm. Now it looks like he got it for her just to shut her up.
Yeah.
Which is the same payoff either way you go.
Okie doke.
What are you going to do?
Appreciate it.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm not going to get it.
Good.
I think if she wants it, she can get a job and buy it herself.
Perfect. Well, look at him. What did you get when you guys got married?
Just a regular gold, cheap old band.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what most guys want. Most chicks want a big one.
Then you know what? That's what all he wanted, but it'd been nice if she had given him something else.
Yeah.
Well,
so
she
now,
was happy with what she got in the beginning.
And she should still be happy because you're a fine, fine man. I'd be happy to have you. Get up here.
Careful. Steven's still in the building.
Oh, is he really?
Yes.
Bye. My ass still hurts from him whacking it.
I know. I told him. I said, I saw his ass. He goes, oh, you saw his ass? I said, not the whole thing, just where you hit it.
Not the part that you want in.
No, I didn't see that. That got him excited that you pulled.
You know what? If I was fast enough, I would almost want to show him just a little butt crack just to watch him go nuts, knowing that I could get away from him.
Right.
I'm not going to.
You should. But Eddie, at a certain place, you run past Eddie. Okay, Eddie won't touch you.
No. No, because if I did that, it looks like a Roadrunner cartoon in here. Next thing you know, he's on a rocket sled with Batman outfit and singed whiskers.
Chasing you?
Yeah.
Not good.
We need a break? All right. We're going to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy today?
Yes.
Oh, Everett's not here. I wonder why I wasn't so tense.
It's not tense with Everett.
You never know what's going to come out of him.
That's true.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Yes, Melinda.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Russ.
Yes.
Listen, I really love your show, but you guys are all wrong about that ring.
No, we're not.
That woman has been married to him for 20 years, and he has not taken it upon himself to upgrade a ring.
You know what? No, he has. You know why? Because he's been too busy being What are you doing?
I'm trying to...
How are you? Shut up. I'm screaming at somebody else. What are you doing?
I was plugging in an extra set of headphones.
For what?
Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Nobody asked you in here. Go back to your vault.
Fine.
Go on. Go back on your slab. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Melinda. Trey just came in here and started making himself at home.
I'm sure that she has been busy tending to his family, and it's...
How come he didn't get a bigger ring?
I did.
I'm not talking about you. How come he didn't get a bigger ring? How come over the course of 20 years, she didn't give him something nicer?
Well, does she have a job?
I don't know what she's got. All I know is you can save up for a dandy ring over 20 years.
Well, it's different for a man.
Oh, okay. Well, then what happened to the equal business arrangement of being married?
Well, that's fine. There can be...
You make up your mind. Either it's equal all the way across or it's not. This slanty stuff ain't going to work with me. We ain't in a war.
It is equal, but what if has he got a bass boat or some deer heads hanging on the wall?
I don't know what he's got, and you don't either. All I know is it's a marriage, and if it's supposed to be equal, then he should get a nicer ring, too.
Well, I'm telling you that if
well, you tell me how you want, because I know what's good. You don't. Hick.
Did you just call me a hick?
I'm sorry.
You think you are, Tom Brokaw?
Damn. Another great moment, totally lost, because I got to hit the delay.
Yeah.
It would almost be worth the fine from the FCC to just let it go.
One time. Say the delay broke.
I hit the delay 3 or 4 times. I don't know what happened. I called her a hick. She goes, you called me a hick? No, I meant to call you a C word. I said the whole thing. Yeah. I can't wait to go to someplace else.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. Made me hit my husband's car. Oh, God, I can't wait to see how this is my fault. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to thank you because you made me laugh so hard at that Tom Brokaw thing that I pulled into the driveway and opened the garage door opener. Didn't see where I was going because my eyes were watering so hard that I rear-ended my husband's car.
Where is he?
Well, he's on a plane. He's going to Palm Springs.
Does he have his phone with him?
Actually, I don't know if he has his phone on him. I'm kind of scared to call him to find out. It's a new car.
What is it?
It's a Jaguar XJR, I think it is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to be pretty mad.
Move.
Let's call him.
No.
Yeah.
He's on a plane. His phone won't be on.
Well, if it's one of those satellite phones.
No, it's a regular cell phone.
Oh.
It's a Nextel.
How long before he gets where he's going? You did not really just run into his Jag.
Probably about an hour and a half. So, but yeah.
How bad did you hit it?
I hit it really bad. I mean, I hit it so bad that the front side of it hit the back side of the garage. And it sprinkled the hood, and then, like, I drive a Denali.
How fast? What the hell's a Denali? Is that some kind of Italian pastry?
It's a Yukon.
You hit his truck with his car with an SUV?
Yes.
Lady, let me live with you. I want to be there. When's he coming back?
He'll be back on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Not enough time.
Yeah, for what?
To fix it.
No. Well, when Sunday is he coming back?
It's Sunday at about 2 in the afternoon, I think his flight lands.
Do you have a tape recorder around the house?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Do you have a 2-story house?
Yes, I do.
Tell him upstairs.
Oh, no, don't.
Yeah.
Let it.
Nice.
No.
You can hear me fall to the ground.
Yeah. Tell him upstairs. That way the tape will be longer.
Oh, my God.
Well, seriously, I want you to tape this.
Okay. What, you just want me to call you back Monday and let you hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus, this is also... You hit it hard enough to hit it and push it into the wall?
Yes. I pulled into my driveway. I opened the garage door. My eyes were watering so hard that I was just planning to just drive, like, right into the garage. And I hit his car because he was on the wrong side.
He was on... It's his fault.
He was on my side of the garage.
How exactly do you plan on telling him this?
I really, really don't know, but I don't...
Hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you get a homeless guy going through the windshield and he just go, I don't know what happened. And he get all doped up on X.
Yeah.
Just say you was coming home one night.
With some gin and juice bottles around.
Yeah. I don't know, honey. This white man jumped through my windshield.
He would probably take that a little bit better than, well, I just wasn't paying attention and I just ran right into it.
How long's he had the Jag?
About 3 months.
Oh, lady.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Russ.
Call me Monday. I want to hear the tape.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Nothing we do is funny enough to run into something.
Well, there's a lot of times in here we can't breathe and can't see, but I wouldn't be driving into the garage.
But I think that's just funny to us. I really do.
I don't think so. Apparently not.
Mm-hmm. Let me take this and then we'll do Rock and Roll Jeopardy. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Russ.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you? Better than that lady, anyway.
Yeah. Man, you got to hit that pretty hard to push it into something else.
Yeah? Well, she's driving an SUV.
I know, but that's...
Why are you driving that fast in the driveway anyway?
That's what I was going to say. You go in a garage, 3 or 4 miles an hour. Not hard enough to push a Jag into the wall. Mm-hmm. God, he's going to beat her. I almost want to go over there and just wait. Just sit on their couch. What are you doing in my house? Wait.
Waiting?
Yeah.
Roll tape.
Yeah. She wants to tell you something. Let's all go upstairs.
Right near the staircase.
Yeah. Let's go over there. Dan, if she calls back, get her address. Really, I want to go over there Sunday and just wait. If he's coming home at 2 o'clock, first of all, I want to see the car.
I do too.
And then I want to, let's see, he won't go into the garage first. He'll probably go into the house.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just hide in the closet.
Let's don't.
No, we do that. Hide in the closet. So you get the natural reaction, because he's not going to get real mad in front of company. Get the natural reaction, and then we jump out in towels saying we just banged her and we run out really quickly.
Yeah, good idea. Give him another reason to kill her.
All right, what do we got at Operation Kindness this week, Johnny?
Well, we have a litter of 9 Rottweiler mixed puppies. Their mom and their dad.
Hey, that would be funny to have a baby eat one of those.
Their
get
mom
it?
and their dad.
Do you get it? Little baby eating a Rottweiler. Get it?
Their mom and their dad
You're laughing inside.
were living at Dart Station in southeast Dallas.
You don't think that'd be funny to see little Rottweiler paw sticking out of a baby now?
And she had all these puppies.
Babies.
And someone got in touch with us. We went down and rescued the pups and the mom and the dad. We have the mother and dad here, too. The puppies are now about 9 weeks old, and they are very cute, fat, sassy, healthy, cute little puppies.
Good.
So the mom and the dad stayed around when the puppies were born? That's odd, isn't it? Don't let the daddy go away?
Yeah. No, he's a great dog.
Just like in nature.
Don't say that.
It is. The dad goes off. He gets the bitch pregnant.
Yeah.
I love nature. He gets the bitch pregnant. She has the puppies. Yeah. She raises them.
Yeah.
Am I right, Johnny?
Usually, yes.
See?
And actually, I won't even jump on you for using that word. So.
No.
Because that's a dog term.
Exactly. That's why I love nature. You go and you get the bitch pregnant. Yes. And you leave her with the puppies. And with those 8 saggy teats.
In this case, the daddy stayed around and did the right thing.
He did. They're a nice family. So, but all
nice family of Rottweilers.
Mixes.
Whatever.
Got some Shepherd in there, maybe a little Doberman.
Probably a couple of 2-year-olds. Yeah. Anything else?
Well, yes, we have lots of dogs and lots of cats and kittens, and we have a bunch of pictures on the website, operationkindness.org.
All right.
Which, of course, you can get to from russmartin.com.
Do you, really quick, do you have any needs, blankets, whatever, for the shelter this week?
Well, we can always use those kind of things, and something that we use so much of is paper towels. We can't get enough paper towels.
Okay. They're pretty cheap at like Sam's or something, aren't they? Yes. All right, I'll run by. How many do you need?
Oh, as many. We keep them in the garage, as many as we can get.
All right.
Because we run through, I don't know, like 30 rolls a day or something.
Well, I ain't buying 30 rolls.
Cleaning those cages. You know how clean we keep things.
I know it. I'll go by and get some until somebody else comes up with something.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
See you later.
See ya.
All right. Phone number at the shelter is 972-418-PAWS, P-A-W-S. Should we break before we do rock and roll? Are we? Cool. Let me see if there's anything else on the phone I want to take. I will take this last one. So, Alex, you going to play with us this week?
I'm in.
Okay. Because Chloe, from the promotions department, either Chloe or Trey, always said you sit in your office when we do Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Every Friday.
Bitch, moan, complain.
When you do the pop stuff, though, now you tell me you're going to do, what are you going to do, what are you doing today?
I don't know. It's always a surprise to me every time Eddie does it. Because Eddie picks them out and we go through it.
Because if I suck, it's because...
You sit there, and Chloe said you sit there every Friday.
I do.
And laugh at us because we can't get them.
And I yell them out way before you guys
All right,
do.
then we'll see.
All right, we'll see.
You want to lay some cash on this?
We'll talk about it.
No, you talk about it before we do it, not afterwards.
How much cash?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be cash. It could be one of us has to spin the wheel of punishment.
How about some cash? How about we do $20 and call it a day?
I don't know. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. Let me see that wheel.
Dan O'Malley spun it earlier today.
The death tent? What did Dan get?
Eddie's got a crap on his belly.
How about $30? $50?
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. How are things over at Wild?
He's got a crap on his belly.
Yeah.
Things are great. We're getting all pumped up for our show next week.
What show?
The Red, Wild, and Blue show, Russ.
Where's that going to? Is that like September 11th then?
September 11th, Lone Star Park.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been talking about it for a while. There's tickets all over the building.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
September 11th is next what?
Thursday.
You want to go afterwards?
I'd love to.
I mean, after we get off the air? Mm-hmm. Is it an all-day thing?
It's, an all-night thing. Starts, gates open at 5, and then the first act a little after 6.
Who's playing?
Smash Mouth, Mercy Me, Sugar Ray.
How'd you get Smash Mouth?
Friends of mine.
And Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray.
I Want to Fly.
Mm-hmm.
And Smash Mouth, Why Can't We Be Friends? Rockstar?
They do rock. Yeah, they do. What is that song called?
Rockstar.
Oh, I'm going to be great at Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
And that Smash Mouth?
That's All Star. That's what it's called.
All Star.
Yeah, All Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're good. They're good, and they're good guys too. Everybody, I think, every act that we have are just good people. We've got this girl named Amanda Perez.
Yeah.
She's from the West Coast. She's really good.
Yeah.
There's a song called Never, a song called Angel. People request.
Fabulous.
Who am I forgetting?
I don't care.
Oh, Hillary Duff.
Love her.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Hillary Duff. Lizzie McGuire.
Yes. Boys are back in town.
No.
That's Thin Lizzie.
That's Thin Lizzie, yeah.
Leave me alone. Yes, Kevin?
Boss.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about nothing that you ever say makes anybody laugh. Well, the day that you did that bag deal with Trey about wanting his little frosted cream, whatever.
Hold on a second.
Down 183.
Hold on a second, Kevin. You know what he's talking about?
I believe he's talking about the Dairy Queen sack and tray from what I can pick up.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I was just checking. Go ahead. So you're going out 183?
Yes, sir. I don't remember the next 8 miles. I'm hauling 8,000 gallons of gas, and I'm sure I ran at least 2 people off the road.
8,000 gallons of gas. I went through 3 cartons of Cools.
Flipping them out the window.
So
I
care. I'm driving.
I think you're mistaken about not making people laugh, because I'm telling you right now, I don't remember the next 8 miles. I had tears going out of my eyes.
Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
And I love your show.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Great. What's the chances of the fireball catching up with me?
Yeah, I drive too fast for fireballs to catch up with me. I love Cools. Wish my wife was here to put them out on. Hang on, I got to sneeze. All right. All right, do we let Trey play or not?
Sure. It's up to you.
All right.
Wait, now what am I saying? After he threw me under the bus yesterday? No.
Oh, screw that. Okay. Dan, go ahead and line up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Trey can play.
All right.
Line up 4 people if you would.
It's time to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy! And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right. Dan O'Malley's going to line up 4 people that we'll play for on the phone. What are you playing for, John?
We'll be playing for 12 months bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show. Also, 3 months free with Joy Internet. GetJoy.net. Little Morphine Annie CD featuring Everett Newton and a pair of tickets to see Bret Michaels of Poison perform at Deep Ellum live November the 7th.
All right, let's all test our buzzers. Alex, hit yours. JD?
I'm not plugged in. Go ahead.
Trey, try yours. JD, yours?
I got it.
All right, mine. Try mine. All right, we're set to go. Okay. What is the category?
It's like 60s, 70s, 80s. It's all well-known stuff.
All right. How much cash, Alex?
$50.
Okay.
Just so I don't have to spin that stupid wheel.
All right. Where does it come up here?
Yeah.
Nice. I always forget. Wait.
Now, do I just have to beat you, Russ, or everybody?
Man, I'd like to watch her eat cheese.
Quit it.
Sorry, I just like playing that clip. You got to beat everybody.
Okay.
That's a clip from yesterday. If you've been listening, you know what it was.
I'm on the air when you're on the air, remember?
Yeah, but never mind. All right. Ready to go, Eddie?
Yes.
All right. Let the first one fly.
Russ.
What is AC/DC TNT?
Correct.
I'm going to suck. I know.
What did you get for mouthing off in your office?
Russ.
What are the Doobie Brothers, Blackwater?
Correct. Russ.
What is the Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra?
Correct.
See, now you're trying. Billy Joel, My Life.
Correct.
By the way, it has to be in the form of a question.
Sorry, what is Billy Joel, My Life? Sorry.
Russ.
What is Charlie Rich, Behind Closed Doors?
Correct.
I hate country music. My parents made me listen to that crap all through the 70s, 60s, and 70s. K-Box. It was on the radio all the time. That, and I just sat through Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton and Jim Shootin' Newton.
Yes.
I could have strangled all of them. Are most of them dead?
Yes.
Good. All Saturday, the big lineup on Channel 11 was a bunch of country crap. Porter Wagner and who was the guy with his pals at the saddle?
Oh, I can't remember.
Cowboy Weaver.
Cowboy Weaver.
You didn't grow up here, so you don't know any of this, do you, Alex?
No. Cowboy Weaver? Is he the host?
Yeah. It was a Shushy Kicker show. Just country music for 30 minutes. But Channel 11 had a whole afternoon lined up, and my dad would plan his ass. I could come in and tell him that my mom's vulva just burst into flames, and he'd shut up and say, Cowboy Weaver's on.
That's why you hate country music.
And all of them were they look like the cowboy from the Village People because they all had the
nudie suits.
The what?
Nudie suits.
What is that?
That's what the outfits were called back in those days.
Nudie suits?
That's what
I've never heard that term.
Okay. That's cowboy attire that's kind of got sparklies and that's
and what is that thing they wore around their neck?
I don't know.
You know, like a bandana tied off.
Oh,
like a bolero tie. No, like an actual scarf tied around their necks.
I got you.
It was
real redneck stuff.
I don't know if that would be redneck. Where were we?
Number 6.
Go ahead. What is Cher, half-breed?
I knew that. So you never try. When I listen to it every Friday.
Fine, I'll spot you 5 seconds.
What is Chicago? 25082624, whatever.
Close enough.
One of the Osmonds, Go Away, Little Girl?
Correct. Is it all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just Donnie.
Russ.
What is the fifth dimension, the age of Aquarius?
Correct. Russ.
What is Sammy John's Chevy van?
Correct.
Come on, Alex.
I wasn't even born when this stuff was out.
Grab a hind teat and hang on.
Russ.
What is T-Rex? Bang Gone?
Correct.
1972. Later remade by Power Station. I was 5, starring Robert Palmer.
JD.
Was Tony Orlando and Don Knock 3 times?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Russ.
What is Tony Orlando and Don Candida?
Correct. Russ.
What is Toto? Hold the line.
Correct. Alex.
What is Wings? Oh, come on. Band on the Run.
Correct. Thank you.
This is one of those. That was one of the tricky ones because it starts out slow, and then the tempo totally changes.
Alex.
What is Rush? Tom Sawyer.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
I turned the mics off and told him, he goes, oh.
Tom Sawyer, I got it.
Russ.
What is Rush? Spirit of Radio.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Karma. Oh, can I guess again?
No.
Now I know what it is.
No.
Go ahead, Alex.
What is Rush? Limelight?
Correct.
Thank you.
You don't get it, though.
Yeah, I do.
It's the last time I listened to you.
Alex.
What is the Police? Synchronicity 2. Synchronicity.
Song, not the album.
Yeah. JD.
Those police wrapped around my finger.
Thank you. I'll just write the check now.
Song title's got a number in it, I think.
Alex. What is Kiss? Christine. 16. All right. Correct. Thank you. Alex. What is CCR? No, I'm not listening. Who Sought the Rain?
Incorrect.
Is that wrong?
That's wrong.
Do I get points taken off?
Yes. What a CCR. Have you ever seen the ring?
Have you ever seen the ring? What a technicality. Alex. What is Kansas? Wayward Son? Correct. Russ.
What is Kansas? Point of no return?
Correct. Alex. What is Journey Lights? Correct. About time.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing.
Correct.
I want to get into it, man, you know. Like a sex machine, man.
What is James Brown, Sex Machine?
You know. 1, 2.
Russ.
What is Elton John? Honky Cat?
Correct. Russ.
What is ELO? Turn to Stone?
Incorrect. JD.
What is ELO? Sweet Talking Woman?
Correct.
On Live 105. I love ELO.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys play stuff like this on Wild?
I love this. I love ELO as well.
You know, Bill the Cat wouldn't notice if you played this.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you had meetings with him?
Yes, I have. He's my boss.
What are they like?
Interesting.
What does he do? Because I only see him in the hall.
He programs the station.
Well, I know that.
He,
does he know where he is?
Interesting guy. Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He does, Russ.
Alex.
Russ, he does. He's a nice man. He's a good man.
Get him in here and ask him where he is.
He'll tell you straight up.
I love Cleveland. Where do you work? WKRP. Where all has he worked?
Where has he worked?
Mm-hmm.
Most recently in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I know he's worked in Chicago.
Seems like a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Always says hello to me when he walks by.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to. He's a program director for Wild.
Right.
He could shun me.
He could.
But he's always been very kind.
Nice guy.
What happened to him?
Don't know.
Somebody leaving him the spin cycle?
Seems perfectly normal to me, Russ.
Looks like he washes his clothes and bathes at the same time.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
And then blow dries on the back of a truck on the way to work.
Yeah. Hey, when they bring him to work, does he walk back and forth on the top of the toolbox?
Just want to say for the record, I'm not laughing. The man is the reason my children eat.
Pull up to a red light and barks at cars.
Sit down, we're almost at the station. Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
sorry.
No problem.
Toolbox.
You're right. That's the way it was. Just walks back and forth on top of that toolbox in the back of the pickup. Just walk back and forth going.
Oh.
Sorry, Al.
It's okay, Russ.
Do we have any left, Eddie?
4-5.
Okay.
How many am I behind right
What's
now?
the score, JD?
Right now, Trey has 1, I have 2, Alex has 3, you have 11.
I'll write the check now.
I tell you, how many are left, Eddie?
6.
All right. I give you a full 5-second lead on the last 6 songs.
Probably off from the 60s.
Go ahead, Eddie.
What is Eddie Money, Walk on Water?
Correct.
What is Loudon Wainwright, the third dead skunk in the middle of the road?
Correct.
Jesus.
I don't know Loudon Wainwright. What is Blondie? The rap song.
We're close. Miss Blondie, Rapture.
Rapture. 8 years at the Edge, and I don't know that song. That's sad. Sad.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you worked over at the Edge. What'd you do over there?
As little as possible.
Mornings?
Mornings, afternoons.
Did you work with Joel Folger?
I sure did. Now, that's another good man right there.
He's a very good man.
Good friend of mine, JD's as well.
Mm-hmm. We all worked with Joel.
Yeah. What do you got to say about him?
He fell off the toolbox.
Yeah, somebody took a corner. He just tumbled.
Y'all are going to hell.
We love Joel, but he's odd. I mean,
he's eccentric,
he'll
isn't
start
he?
a conversation and just forget that he started it.
Mm. We tried calling him a couple of weeks ago.
I can't tell you how many times when I first met him, I first came down here to Dallas, he'd call me in his office for a meeting, and he'd just look up at the ceiling for a little bit and kind of, hey, hang on.
Yeah.
And he'd walk out the room, and he wouldn't come back.
I know.
And he'd
Exactly.
forget to come back, and I'd be sitting there. But still, one of my closest friends.
You call my hotline, the same thing.
Great guy.
Hey.
Hey, JD.
Yeah, Joel.
Folger.
Hey, Folger. What's
It's
up?
him.
What's up, buddy? I'm on the air. Hello.
Hey, it's Folger.
I know, it's Folger. I got 20 seconds. My song's over. What's up, bud?
You know where my office is?
Joel, you're in your car. What's the difference?
Where's my office?
I gotta go.
Come get me.
He never had a clue. And he'd start a sentence, stop in the middle of it. You'd think he was finished. So you'd start talking, he'd pick up where he left off.
Good man, that Joe Folger.
Of course. Don't you have a great track record of people that you work with?
What do you mean?
Folger's a great guy.
Yeah.
Just a little odd.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
All right. Go ahead, Eddie. What is Sexy and 17 by Warrant?
Incorrect.
Alec, what is Warrant? Too Young to Fall in Love?
Incorrect. Trey.
What is Warrant? She's only 17.
Incorrect.
What is it?
Motley Crue.
What's the song?
Too Young to Fall in Love.
I don't know. Those hair bands are all the same to me.
That's funny coming from a bald guy.
Alex. What is Phil Collins? Hang on. Forgot the song though. I don't know. I guess. Oh, I know it now. Nobody's guessed. Can I still finish it?
I keep wanting to say Ricky, don't lose that number. No.
Great. What is Phil Collins? Billy, don't lose that number?
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
I thought that was a song out of the 70s. Oh, it was Ricky, don't lose that number.
Yeah, that's Steely Dan.
All right. Is that the last one?
No. Hang on a second. Okay. Now there's two more.
What is ZZ Top? Bag, sleeping bag.
Correct.
I got it. Tell me this is worth 50. Tell me and I'll guess. I know what it is. Because it doesn't matter if I get it wrong. I still lost. Tell me this is worth 50 points right now.
Okay, it's worth 50 points.
What is Bad Company Shooting Star?
Correct.
It's not.
Didn't think it was.
What was the score?
Final score. Traded up with 1. I had 3. Alex pulled ahead with 4. You had 11.
Tell Chad what he wants.
Chad has got 12 months bronze level web hosting service from BrookBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show. 3 months free with Joy Internet. It's getjoy.net. Little Morphine Annie CD with Everett Newton and a pair of tickets to see Bret Michaels perform at Deep Ellum Live Friday, November 5th.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right, we're about done. Dan, the guy on line 5, does he want to buy the rocket skates or does he want to ride in them?
No, he wants to buy them.
Do we still have them?
Yes.
Why do you want them, Jim?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Why do you want the rocket skates?
Well, I've already got the jacket, the Arizona jacket, and I thought make a nice set. And if you ever do have a bar, we might be able to donate that stuff and have it set up in a bar, have it like in a shadow box or something.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. You take a big picture of whoever wore it or wore them and put the actual things there with it. That's not a bad idea at all.
Autographed, yeah.
Yeah.
So you want a $100 bill?
Were they worth $100? I mean, did you spend more than that to put them together?
No.
Yeah. All right, they're yours. Hang on. I really thought we were close to opening up the bar 2 or 3 weeks ago when the Addison cop showed us a couple of places in Addison.
Yeah.
And I like that area, too, because especially being on Beltline right off the tollway. Are you not going to say anything about that fruit juice you've been drinking?
Mm-mm. What would I say about it?
That we put vodka in it 20 minutes ago?
I know.
Well, then you lose the bet.
I didn't put the vodka in there.
You were drinking it?
You don't know when I knew I had vodka in it, if I had any afterwards. I didn't put it in there. I don't lose the bet. The bet is if I knowingly drink alcohol.
You had more than you knowingly drank alcohol.
After the first, I don't know nothing. I just found out because you told me.
After the first, you just said you knew.
Vodka? In this cup? I don't lose.
Yes, you do.
That's
you lose. It is not you lose after the second drink. The first drink, you knew there was vodka in there.
Didn't know.
So that one doesn't count.
It's that berry vodka. It mixes right in with that cranberry juice. I got no idea. Boy, that stuff's good.
You're already tanked.
I'm not tanked.
Yes, you are.
I'm not tanked. When you don't drink all week, it doesn't take much to get a little buzz.
You lose the bet?
I don't lose the bet.
You lost the bet
I
after
didn't
the
put the vodka in there.
After the first drink, you lost the bet.
I'm still not sure there's vodka in there. I'm not.
You already said you already knew.
I'm not convinced.
You said you knew.
I'm not convinced. Hold on a minute. I'm still not convinced.
It's too late. Drink all you want. What was that guy here?
Yeah.
Trey just walked in with a $100 bill.
Wow.
Did you give him the boots already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You put this in the foundation. And you lost the bet. You got to run naked on the freeway.
I'm not running. No, I didn't do it. You put it in there. I didn't know.
What was the bet?
And it's 3 minutes till 7.
First of all, we put it in there at 6:40 when you went out.
I didn't know that. I had no clue.
Second of all, what was the second of all?
I didn't.
The bet was whoever knowingly drinks alcohol during the week.
I don't remember.
You knew it after the first drink. The first drink doesn't count.
You don't know
Every
that.
drink thereafter counts.
You don't know that I knew it.
You said you did.
Berry vodka.
You said you did.
It's very good vodka.
You lose the bet.
I don't.
Run.
No.
Yes.
I shan't.
You must.
I won't.
Yes, you
tricked me.
You shall.
Why'd you trick me?
It wouldn't have counted if you only had one drink.
You don't know what point I knew.
You knew after the first drink. How many drinks did it take?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to run.
Fine, you're going to welch on the bet?
I'm welching.
You drank.
You tricked me.
I didn't trick you.
Don't slip it in your drinks.
So?
Okay.
So you're going to welch on the bet?
I'm not welching.
The bet was anybody who knowingly drinks, you knowingly drink alcohol. Fine, welch on the bet.
I pour a drink and drink it. That'll be a welch.
Do you know there was alcohol in there after the first drink?
I don't even know it yet. Cranberries just give me a buzz. I think the cranberries went bad.
Fine. Yes, Trey, what do you want?
don't know if you want to. We have the.
I'll give you a dime if you get to the end of the
Trash on the Street rap song that you wanted the guy to make.
Oh, he did it?
Yeah, he did it.
How is it?
His song yesterday is better.
Song yesterday, he probably spent months and months on.
That's it?
Yes.
All right, let me listen to the one from yesterday. This is a guy out of nowhere just sending a rap song, right?
Yes.
Give me the CD for today.
True definition of player Haitian.
Yeah, I'm changing the world. Cause I could give a f*** about some diamonds and pearls. So while you in the gym, always doing them curls, I'm just out here making love to beautiful girls. Yeah, I'm changing the world.
What's this guy's name?
Fry. His real name's Chris.
What is that?
That's his.
Is this his picture?
Not. Oh my God.
Have you seen it?
No.
You ready?
I can only imagine. Let me see.
Why don't you describe what you think he looks like, and then I'll show you the picture. Okay. Just listen to his voice.
Don't, dog, cause now they all in heaven and Like, one thing that I know, they didn't deserve to die, it's no lie. That's why everybody started to cry. Like this flow that I spit. Like,
I'm saying a white guy, mid-20s, rather thin built, hat on crooked maybe.
You saw the picture?
No, I didn't. I'm just guessing. There you go. Oh my God.
Listen to me, youngster. You
That's even worse than I thought.
That's a flow that I just wrote, man. Don't know where it came from, but somehow I'm gonna blow this up, you know. I'm rolling with KC over here in the studio. We blowing some up right now. Like, how did it happen overnight? People be like, why you rapping now? Why you clapping now? To turn off your lights and like, I don't even know what the that I'm spitting. Like, it just comes in my head and I just try to put it through this mic. But to be honest, man, this is the first time I've ever gripped a mic. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm trying to keep it real, man. Y'all don't even understand.
What they say was half white, half Hispanic?
Yes.
Cause I could give a about some diamonds and pearls. So why you in the gym always doing them curls?
His mama should have found a colored fellow.
All right. Okay, all right.
All right, let's hear his...
Have we checked this for lyrics?
Yes.
Okay. What did I tell him?
Trash on the street.
Yeah, picking up trash on the street, because that's going to be his next job. What's his name again?
Fry.
All right, we got to hurry because it's after 7. This is Fry, Trash on the Street.
Okay, Russ, let's not make a big fuss. You wanted me to rap black, but if I do that, it'll sound whack. I may end up having myself a great big heart attack. So here's your song, so come along. Trash in the street, pick it up unless you're weak. My flows may move your feet, but it's about this trash on the street. Maybe one man's trash could be another man's treasure. Like pleasure, he could search and search and go on forever.
Oh, I get it. He's supposed to sound like he in a trash can. Is that it?
I don't think that's what he was going for.
I was cruising around White Rock Lake looking for some new trash to take. Reaching my truck for my rake, picked up some trash and see what I could create. Trash in the street, pick it up unless you're weak. My flows may move your feet, but it's about the trash on the street. Looking for trash on the street, you may find it next to a creek. So when you're rolling along with your peeps, pick up some trash, don't crash, and then just continue to creep. Just like my trash man does what he can.
All right, there you go. Don't let him back up here.
He sent something else too, but it needs editing.
What else did he send?
It's another song.
I'm off the Fry bandwagon.
Okay.
And if anybody ever wants to bitch at me again about playing local music, shut up. There's a perfect reason why you don't.
Yes.
All right, you ready to go?
I'd like to.
Okay. And you lost a bet.
Did not.
Yes, you did.
Food today provided by Hooten Express, 2025 Cedar Springs, Dallas. Call them at 214-754-4747. For information about the Russ Martin Show, email us individually. Go to russmartin.com to get answers to any questions you may ever have about the Russ Martin Show. Go to russmartin.info. Instant email during the show is studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidorion.com, eddieBoyd.com, TreyTrenholm.com, DanAntasos.com, and GailLightfoot.com. Let's see here. We didn't have Everett on today. To make a donation or adopt a pet, go to OperationKindness.org or call them 972-418-PAUSE. And our workout equipment and trading provided by LarryNorth.com. Everything else is at Live1053.com.
All right. Ah, damn, I want to hear the Ragsdale thing one more time before we left. Right through the CD away. Did you say that was the promo from yesterday?
Yes.
I'll listen to it when we get off the air. All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
Have a good weekend.